Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons and Dungeons and Dildos.
What?
Demonetized.
What?
Thomas is just trying to get us demonetized. Okay.
Welcome to episode
Yeah.
16.
Episode 16.
Where we get banned on
Previously,
YouTube.
I've decided that I'm gonna do a funny previously on every episode, just to do it. So this one is previously on Gossip Girl. No one gets my jokes. That's so sad.
I shook my head and I didn't get it, you know?
By the way, yeah. So for the people, the hundreds of people, thousands of people who are watching this YouTube video,
Hundreds
sure.
of thousands.
I made this map today. Or this is going to be our home screen. You're not showing anything?
Nope, not
Oh,
sure.
I see it. I see it.
Fuck you, Marco.
You might need to bag. Gotta come back here.
This map is which Markel is definitely putting on the screen right about now. This map is like you're in, which is the inn your characters are in currently, and the street around it, basically. So I just wanted to have you guys sitting in at least like semi-realistic setting whilst we're online. And there's a guy that we follow, a Patreon guy, that everyone should follow, who's amazing, called Dynamic Dungeons. And he just made a tool that lets you. He's a I don't know what is he? He's like a motion graphics artist, like a 3D motion graphics artist who I'm pretty sure has quit his day job now because he earns like $20,000 a month doing this shit.
For real.
Actually, more than that. He earns probably like 60,000 a month on his Patreon. He's got like 5,000 like patrons. It's insane.
He got bills.
But he just made a tool that lets you, and it's like $30, and it lets you like take the designs he's put together and all the motion graphics and like make maps out of them. So I made this one, and in the tool, all the like the trees move and the fireplace flickers and there's smoke coming out of the chimneys and stuff. It's really amazing. So that's pretty awesome. But for Roll20, it is stationary, I'm afraid. Hashtag sell out. But yeah, so that's what this is, and it's cool. And so this what I'm pinging right now. This is your in. It also gives you an idea of like how big it is and stuff, which is nice. Like it's not.
I'm not
big.
showing it anymore, but yeah, everybody will see it.
Yeah. Okay. So previously on Gossip Girl, this was the day of the perfect natural 20s. Fame, maybe fortune, follows our frolicking friends as they embarked on the first step of their journey to the entertainment world. After a short look around the lower town of Argonne, the group gravitated towards a small inn nestled within the housing of the area. The inn itself was only 2 stories, but an ample 6 rooms and an adjacent merchant/workers' house made it perfect for the team. There was a little rumor of a ghost, but obviously that was fabricated. The group split up after checking the house and explored the city. York found an exceptional clothier named Ejasar Maldive, who he imparted an ancient family technique that shall now and forever be known as the Reinhardt weave, which sounds like a hairstyle, honestly. But I'm going to go with it for now.
What was his name again?
It's hair from a rhino.
Ejasar Maldive. So Ejasar Maldive. He is not of this land. He is from somewhere else, obviously. Listo and Zell made their way to the Scholar's Nook just off Temple Square, and Zell used his silver tongue to enthrall Brielle and Margaret, a pair of scholars who happened to sit on the Council of Scholars and who report to the Argonne Council on matters of education and science. Brielle showed them how to access the true Scholar's Nook, which was a cool and relaxed speakeasy situated within an inconspicuous home. Meanwhile, Rilo had other ideas. He headed straight to the Argonne Tribune in search of hot clues for the case of the Puppet Master, and bumped into an old acquaintance of theirs, Beatrice Flagon. The Tribune was basically a squat at the weary traveler, and Rilo's cunning brain sprang into action. With masterful discussion and persuasion, he wove a perfect story of the Tempest cadre's escapades, and in turn learned some additional information about the murders. The next morning, the group awoke at the inn, surprised to find a large line of people uh, outside the inn, eager to meet the heroes of Ledford, those who have defeated the Lord of the Black Web and the horde of kobolds to save hundreds. Thankfully, Brial was there to offer assistance and some fast words as the group recuperated and quickly closed the deal of the inn. After doing so, the group sprang into action, Rilo and York rushing off to order sheets and towels from the building, all in the premium Reinhardt weave. And I'm burning myself with tea. Where am I? Listo and Rolo also mailed their families, Listo requesting assistance on the inn setup from his mother and adding in a fair amount of name dropping, whereas Rilo just wanted to show them the newspaper. Now, as they reconvene at midday at the Tempest Keep, which is currently what I think it's going to be called, they are ready to plan the tasks ahead. So, to set the scene, you guys have just finished doing your morning chores, and you've it's about midday on the second day, the third day that you're in Argon, and you're just sitting down to in your inn, in the inn that you own now as of this morning. You've kind of tidied up a bit down here. Rilo's been like hard at work, sort of tidying a little bit. Rilo, you've kind of tidied up the kitchen space and the fireplace, and you've chucked some logs in the fire because it's not like particularly warm weather at the moment, because it's still just spring. Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, is Brian, right?
Brial is not with you at the moment.
Okay.
He was there in the morning just because he read the paper as well, and then he headed off into town to get some business done. But he did give you information of where he lives. He lives in one of the houses around the Scholar's Nook.
I am cleaning up as best I can, writing down notes of things we might need, trying to tidy up some of the tables and stuff, getting ready for the tablecloths we about to tell Ejizer to make.
Edgesar.
Edgesar. All right, yeah, him. My dude is getting like over ready and presented, and he's like,
You guys just sent like normal mail to your parents, right? Or did you send it via like bird or anything like that?
I don't have message. What is the methods?
There was a number of options for mail around in Argon, just like the other places. There is actually in Argon itself, there is a building that allows you to basically send like the equivalent of Morse code. So they do actually have like a communication system.
Whichever is the quickest.
Well, that would be very quick. That would be within a day or so, but it's very expensive to get something sent that way.
To ask Braille, because I wanted to talk to him, because if that's going to be the case, then I would ask if he knows quicker methods like message.
Oh, if he has message?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know that he's not a mage. He's a artificer, so you know that he wouldn't have a way to do it. But he might know someone, potentially. But yeah, so you can go find him if you didn't want to send some stuff. But you could always, you know that this system exists in Argon because it's pretty obvious. And the system is like pretty damn fast. It's like you'll get a message back within a day.
Well, you know, as our
but it's expensive.
As our ideal investor, I would assume he would want that quicker than later. You know?
You can go find him if you want.
Yep. So who would send a message to Silcone? Who would send a message to Silcone?
Same. You can send a message using that system, but it's expensive. you can have it taken by Crow, like in the other towns, or you can have it delivered by a courier, depending on. And the courier is going to take like a week. The Crow is going to take like 2-3 days, and the Braille message, or sorry, the Morse code message. I need to think of a word for it. They'd have to send it to Greyspire and then have it transported. So it'd probably take about a day and a half.
I would have did Crow.
Okay. So yeah, just mark off like 50 silver. You can get it sent by Crow. Which means
Blair will
it's gonna
probably
take
stop
like
out
3
later,
days.
so I would just wait for him later to talk to him.
Okay.
But yeah, as of everything else, cleaning up, I did say, hey guys, I have an idea. All right. Okay. Y'all listening? So York, think it would be amazing for you to be head of security. You know, like the bouncer here. Think? Yeah. No.
Sure. As long as I get to smash things that don't agree with me, then yeah.
All right. So you can be bouncer. All right. Zell, of course.
So he's either the bouncer or the meat tenderizer for the kitchen. That's the two
Little bit of
areas you
both
get
when
to
he's
smash
frustrated.
stuff.
Yeah, he's frustrated. Rilo,
I beat the
would
meat.
you be okay being, head of?
I'll be the accountant.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking more so of, like the waiters and waitresses, like leading them. You know,
I wouldn't
Maitre
mind.
d.
I would say customer service, but I'm not fully sure. Of
He's
that either.
Maitre d. He's a Maitre d.
Zell, it wouldn't be great if you wasn't on stage performing when people came in. Okay.
Look,
I'm just saying.
all I ask is that nobody touch the stage.
That works perfectly fine.
I will take care of it. If you do touch the stage, you will lose possibly your whole entire hand.
All right. That's a little more violent from Zell than I expected, but that's cool. Works for me. We need to put some do not disturb, do not touch rope around or something.
Yeah. I definitely have to go find out who else does music around here. We could probably get people to come and play.
Well,
How about the guy? How about the guy? My bad. How about the guy that was trying to make me sing? Or how about me? I can doom it up for you.
Yeah, I was about to say who was the guy again that we was that we walked into the city with? That wasn't Phineas.
That was Seamus.
Yep.
Seamus.
Seaman.
Yep.
Yes.
That was Seamus Gray.
Seamus Gray would be great to have as well. See if he wants to perform opening day, with Zell,
We'll see. I mean, he's a busy man, so I will definitely try to contact.
And then I'll just make sure everything else is managed. I'll be walking around, checking on everybody, checking on everything, making sure.
So, has anybody thought of? I mean, the way we're gonna make this look. I mean, what about like colors? Like, what are we gonna try to do?
I mean, currently as well, the inn looks like how you see it right now. So it's got like 4 like very overly large circular tables. There isn't really a stage. It's just they'd have to stand on one of the tables at this point.
Not true. We got this.
Yeah, so I'm just saying this is what it looks like currently. It needs a lot of work if you want to make it like cool.
Yeah, this is it's very cozy, y'all. So keep that in mind. We only have 4 rooms upstairs or 6?
There's one room downstairs. So if you see that there's like the stairs down as well. There's a room down there, like a large room, which is storage and like servants' room, and then there's 5 rooms upstairs. So there's enough for a spare room upstairs if you wanted to like rent it out or something, or you can put another servant up there. But then there's also the other house, which is just like basically the equivalent of like an open plan studio. It's like
I have
a big open
wonderful idea.
Yes.
How about up here we have the bar and we do a little moving around to try to come up with like a stage for artists, and then how about down below we make that area downstairs a speakeasy?
Yes and no, because we still need somewhere to store our food and stuff if we want to have people. And if we have that as speakeasy, we won't have anywhere to store the food.
Well, if
Now, the
I
it's
mean, we
speak,
don't have to use the whole entire downstairs, but we can use,
The downstairs is not that big. Like
yeah.
it's like there's enough space for like two cots and
oh,
some barrels and stuff.
okay,
It's
never
like
mind. That's
it's
definitely
really a
Oh,
storage
never
room, but
mind.
it just servants would totally be happy with a room like that.
This is not include. So it's basement, first floor, second floor, attic.
There is an attic, yeah, which has like it's not huge, but it runs it's low and it runs the length of the building, and it's most at the moment it's got like some crates with dusty old shit in and a bunch of mirrors. That's really all that's in it.
How about I get the news lady to move in right now into the other room?
Look. You make this down here the show, right? It's the little bar. You put like a little stage next to this fireplace over here. You know, move a table out the way or to the side, and then up top, on the top, in the attic, it's hookah lounge
Yes, I was
with
thinking about that.
you know, you put little pads on the floor, let people sit down like they lay down. It's not no seats or anything. It's just like pad, chill, hangout space.
Yeah. I mean, we could.
I heard about these things that's like a bag full of bings that you can sit on.
Oh,
I mean, that sounds cool.
that took me a while.
Yeah.
Like
Thought you meant magic beans.
bag full of beans.
It's like a big ass pillow
Well, I
that you
was
sit
thinking
on.
more of like, yeah, small pillows that you lay on.
It
Or,
feel like titties that you
okay,
just jump into.
right, Lado. I would hope
Okay,
those would
so
feel like beans.
I guess we need to construct a list of a lot of things we need, and that way we can go get the stuff that we think that we can retrieve versus the stuff that we need Brile to contact people about to see what they can bring.
Okay.
Do anybody have any building that they know how to do, used to know how to do, any crafting so we don't have to buy somebody or pay somebody to do it? And you can teach me. I will help
I
in
mean,
any kind of way
it's
so we don't have to use that money for that.
it's a good opportunity to speak with all the village folk that we
Yes.
saved to see if any of them wants a quick job.
And
We could
do you-
definitely ask Balmora. I'm pretty sure he may know some people.
Balmora will
We-
probably be out of a little bit too expensive.
we do
I mean,
have
you can just ask around. You're gonna meet your neighbors and stuff, so
yeah.
you don't know what is around you.
Let's go make some friends with the neighbors.
Just do it.
So another thing. So we're not sleeping in here, right? Anymore. We're going to sleep in the little house outside of this
I
building.
mean, technically, just for
We have
this
the
week.
6 room. Oh yeah, that's right.
We can like have those 6 rooms for people to rent
to
out.
rent out.
And so the news lady can rent out one and she can have
But
her
we have the other
place here.
room next outside.
That's what I'm saying. That's for us.
You have a like a large single room outside, and then you also have a stable, and you have a small space for like probably like one carriage and a horse that could park, and then you have the inn. So
Rules: no carriages. Okay, we'll just put all the horses out there. Rule
Okay,
2,
so what I was saying was the outside house could be ours. We can just make it enough room for us to be in.
agreed.
And then we can rent out the upstairs rooms, and one of the rooms can go to the lady, the news lady, so because she can be working here, doing her news stuff and have a spot, but she has to rent out the room to stay here.
I don't think that she'll do that if she just stay at the
Wait,
Tribune.
I thought it was too loud.
Let's go see how you feel about it.
I was like, wasn't there more space outside? We could kind of convert.
No, she'll be
convert this-
outside.
this
Her
thing.
work would be outside, but her sleeping, where would she sleep?
Her work can't. She's doing print press. She can't be outside in the open. Rain, weather, not good for print.
Right.
It has
But-
to be inside of a building. Which, if we have, so we have the stable and we have a single house thing, right? Simon, that's what you said. So we can convert the stable into a workplace for her. and then
Well,
just have horses at the stables somewhere else
right, but where would her sleeping spot be? That's what I'm saying.
in her shop?
Okay,
No.
that's fine.
It wouldn't be unusual to have
Yeah.
your
Yeah, that's fine.
sleeping space next to your
Working space.
working space.
Yeah.
Yeah, like blacksmiths would almost always have
What
like
was
a
her
cot
name
in
again?
there.
Beatrice. And we gotta see how much she paying over there to kind of convert that to, hey, you gotta pay a little bit less over here, but you gotta pay us something.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
we need also a bartender.
I think we were speaking with Braille, Braille,
Yep,
to
wild about
look
that.
for cooks and uh, people at the bar.
All right, so
And we were
I
going to
mean,
talk with
I don't know
the
how
kid.
y'all are, up for this, but I mean, I would like us to have just all waitresses.
Are they
I'm
going to
pretty
dress as
sure
maids?
Rhino could
Are you
agree.
making a maid cafe over here?
I
So
think that's fair. I mean,
I would like to take a gander.
diversity.
I like to take a gander at the
And
bathhouse.
Rhino, you cannot harass the waitresses.
Yes, I know. I understand that. I would like to take a gander at the bathhouse. We might find some people that, you know, might want to come work for us. I know we don't want to
I
stab her
highly
in the back.
doubt they're allowed to leave if that's their thing. At least for my, I guess what I've
I
heard of.
think we could probably honestly do a little bit of recruiting at the party.
Oh, the party. Mm.
I mean, we need people before then, though.
We
Yeah.
don't know. That's not like a set time yet, as such.
Oh.
Brian just said he expects that will happen. He didn't.
Well, we told everybody a week from now.
Oh, you mean your launch?
Yes.
I think Preston's talking about the one you might get invited to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what that is. Yeah.
With what was that guy's name?
I don't know.
Alan, yeah.
I thought Simon said I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Alan
we
on
do have a week
Eleanor.
to recruit and fix the place up. I believe that's probably not much time, but
Nope, not at all.
All right. So
The guy from the village had two sisters.
Well, how about like we said, yeah. I was gonna say him, his dad, and the girls. They all can have a job here. Like,
Well, yeah, okay.
what I'm gonna do is we're gonna plan out a week. Well, let's say 4 days. Um, each of you can let me know what you would. It's basically the same as when we did the island in the last campaign. Um, each of you can tell me what you want to do, and we'll do a little roll and maybe role play for each little thing, so that you can like be constructive in the time frame. So what do you guys? Let's say like day one. What do you guys want to do? Like I'll give you each like a. You can each have a task, and if it's a really simple task, you can have another task.
speak with Bryle about um, his investment in getting us the stuff we need to decorate this place.
But do you know if you even need investment yet? I mean, you still have a shit ton of money, right?
yeah,
Yes.
we have a good amount of money.
How many silver did you tell me to take out?
50.
50.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I guess we're trying to see how much everything will cost, and that's the first.
What do you guys want to discuss what you actually want to get done? Like realistically, what are you trying to do here? You're trying to fix up the place.
We're just trying to make it cozy, chill.
So you're trying to fix it up.
I'll
You're trying to get stuff.
I'll say right now, we can kind of focus on the current floor that we're on. Possibly, maybe either getting new tables or fixing up the tables that we already have. Looking for, let's see, a way. Well, actually, we can get Brian for that, so never mind. I was going to say a way to get, the alcohol and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure he has connections. Possibly doing something with the. We can keep the floor the same. Possibly maybe some rugs, do we got chairs in there? Oh yeah, you do have chairs in
You
I
have
tell
some like
y'all,
wooden stools, yeah.
and I tell y'all, anything with cloth, we going through our fabric guy. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we already got him doing sheets and stuff like that. If he needs more workers, we'll try to give him more workers so we can quickly get it done.
He has the money for more workers.
Yeah, you gave him 10 gold to basically fully like for anything material for to fully do like
So
Yeah.
completely get
so
out the place.
to make this nice, what we did was you could use it for tablecloth. You could also have the cloth work for the chairs if you wanted to, like banners on it, and then across the tables for the bar, just like a long piece that you normally put on the table. You could put that up there. We had like banners done, and then bed sheets and stuff like that. Like
Yes,
So
we need our definitely our symbol on the banner, possibly right like a banner outside the door.
So the first day, my guy is just going to say, I think we need to find people to help us actually clean up and fix this place. So I think that's the
So
first thing we need to do.
Rilo is looking for staff.
hold on, Milo. We
Yes.
already have 4 people:
Who?
the village kid, his dad, and the 2 girls. That's literally
Okay.
all we need to do that.
So I'm scouting for fine women
Oh
that
my
I can
God.
find.
Rilo is looking for staff.
And I'm going to talk to what's her name. If that's okay, I'm gonna talk to Beatrice to see what it would take for her to move where we are.
Do you
So
do that
you
alone, or Zell? Do you go with him?
I'll go with him too.
'Cause-
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Please.
I'm gonna do the Beatrice thing first, and then I'm gonna be scouting just randomly while I'm going to go do the Beatrice
I'm
thing.
gonna straighten up the floor.
okay?
plan and the-
So Rilo and Zell are out looking for staff and to offer Beatrice a deal,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
And
I'm making
Lista,
the
what are you
place look
doing on the first
presentable.
day? You're just staying nearby and fixing up the place.
Yeah, I mean, I got the kid, the parents, to come help us out.
You're
for a
gonna
time.
go get the parents and then come back and fix up the place.
Yes.
Uh,
Can somebody put out
Yeah.
flyers saying that help wanted, so whoever's
I
at
thought
the
that's
thing
your
can be
job.
doing interviews.
We
Um,
could
can do
actually have
that.
flyers.
I
We
am
could have flyers.
scouting women.
That's the more
Hey,
reason for you to have that.
y'all told me, and that's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. York, what are you doing? I assume at some point York is gonna go pick up all the fabric and stuff.
I assume it wouldn't be day 1 though.
No, but yeah. So what does York want to do, Thomas? I know you're cleaning up shit.
I don't think he can hear you. His
He just
headphones are
built
off.
a bunch of stuff. Okay, anyway, Rilo and Zell. Yeah, so day 1, you guys so the next day, let's say, after you've spent the rest of that day discussing what to do, like what you guys want to get done. So day 4 in Argon. You guys both head off in the morning up towards the Weary Traveler to meet Beatrice again. Yeah, and you walk through the streets and you come out of the as you come out of the building, roll a quick perception check.
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Let me see what I roll. Probably trash.
22.
Oh, nice.
22.
I don't see shit. 6.
Okay, so well, actually, you do. Zell, as you come out of the place, you have been eyeing this up the last day when you've been sitting in there. There's a pretty decent butcher's shop right across the street from you, and you just sort of. It's a bit early. It's not quite opened up yet. But you just you're sauntering past the window, and there's like a lot of real nice cuts of meat in there. There's like some strings of sausages, and you're just kind of like drooling over the potential of this butcher shop. Rilo, you see like a man sitting at the street corner, like sort of just standing at the corner, like over here. Like quite a fat man with a green like a green like a woolen long sleeve shirt on and like a little pork pie hat, like a black pork pie hat. and he's just no. There's a lot of people around, but you notice he's like you glance and you're like this. He's clearly keeping a little bit of an eye on the building. Like he's clearly like interested in what's going on in the building. But just as you guys leave, you notice that. So you do notice there's this person with a little pork pie hat and a green top. He's quite a fat man. You don't notice much else as you sort of head off towards the weary traveler.
Hey Zell, hey Zell.
What's up?
It's this guy, kind of big, looking at our building. Wanna go see what's up with that, or you want to just go talk to Beatrice real quick and see if he's still here when we get back?
I mean, he's kind of right here, right now, so let's do it.
Okay. Hello, sir. I walk toward him.
He
Hello,
turns
sir.
I
around.
walk
Yeah.
toward it as well.
How you doing today?
He's like, "How are you doing?"
Doing all right. I see you're eyeing the inn over there. We're trying to get it ready for the people coming in 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks soon.
Well, very, very nice. It's good to see someone moving into your place. Name's Jasper.
How you doing, Jasper?
I'm good. I'm good.
Is there anything in particular that we can help you with? It looks like you showing a bit of interest in our inn.
No, nothing at all. Just mind your own business. Having a look around, seeing who the new people are around this area.
Yes, sir. What do you do in this area? Or what do you do?
I do this and that around here.
This and that. Do you know anything that
Bits and
we can,
bobs.
I know we're trying to find more people to help us get this inn up and running. Are you interested in doing that? Since you like to meet new people, that'd be a good way to meet us and us
Well,
join and be a part of each other, the community.
I do. I wouldn't mind helping out. We are part of the community. I can come down here maybe tomorrow or next day with a few of the boys and we can have ourselves a little chat.
All right, all right. So tomorrow, what time?
Sometime in the day tomorrow. We'll be by.
Okay. Yes, sir. We'll be there. And I hope y'all do come because we want to know a little bit more about the community. And I know you, like you said, you like to see new people come in, and we like to learn about y'all community so we can give y'all the festivities that y'all like and actually implement some of ours with yours and entertain everybody.
That's very interesting to hear. I'm sure me and the boys would be interested to talk a bit more about what you're up to.
Yes, sir. Well, it's nice meeting you, Jasper.
Yes.
Nice to meet you too.
My name is Rilo.
Yes, I read it in the newspaper.
Okay, yes, sir. Well, you have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good day to you.
All right.
Y'all didn't insight check or nothing. I ain't gonna say
No.
nothing, but
No, I'm
Nope.
not insight checking. Rilo, he's a bit shady.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I think that maybe I don't know. Maybe we can keep an eye out for him, or see if we can ask around and see if anybody knows who Jasper.
I mean, we got some people in high places. We could just ask who Jasper is to one of them.
Yes, we could. Yes, we could. All right. So, Beatrice.
I have a question when I'm walking away from Jasper, since he said that while I'm walking away. Do I see any clay on him?
Roll a perception check.
Natty 1.
Nope.
All right.
Actually, you look around as you're walking away. He's not even there.
Oh,
He's just gone.
he vanished. He's a big guy to be moving that fast. Did you see any clay on him?
I wasn't looking for it.
He might be the ghost that everybody was talking about. He might be friendly. We'll see.
Jasper the friendly ghost. I wish they hadn't called it that now. Okay, cool. So you head up through town. The day's kicking off. It's again been a while for you, Zal, and And for you, Ryla, this whole place is quite overwhelming. There's a lot of people, and like they're so oblivious. Man, they're just walking about their safe daily lives, going about their safe daily things. Like if people walked about like this in Silkholm, they wouldn't have their possessions on them very long. Just letting you know, for your interest. Um, yeah, and then you head up through town, up through the up onto the promenade, all the way along the promenade. Again, there's
while doing that, I want to roll for perception to see if I see any attractive young ladies, and I'm gonna hand them the flyers.
Where did these flyers come from?
I don't know. I pulled them out my butt.
Okay. I mean, you can. I mean, go ahead and roll for seeing attractive young
Or
ladies.
I
Feel free.
can tell them about, or I can tell them that we're hiring.
Yeah.
Tempest Keep.
And I want to roll to see. Well, I want to see if I find any flowers while walking.
Yeah. I rolled a 9. Ugh.
Yeah, you see some women, but damn, they not that. I mean, they might be good for like washing dishes.
They're not up to par.
They're not a even Rilo standard. So
So I try to find flowers on the way.
So
I mean, it's very easy to find some flowers on the way if you want to find some flowers.
Okay, I'll buy a dozen flowers.
Or you're gonna buy some flowers. Okay,
Mhm.
you could just pick some flowers.
I want some
Okay.
beautiful flowers. So
Yeah, dozen flowers, no problem. Costs you like, I mean, what sort of flowers? Really nice flowers, or just like nice, decent flowers?
really nice flowers.
Okay, it costs you like 10 silver.
Okay.
A silver per flower. You've got like, well, just under a silver per flower. So you got a dozen like roses basically.
Okay.
Like, but they're like yellow roses. They're not like red roses. You're not trying to,
No.
you know.
All right. Now, after I do that, while we're walking to Beatrice, I am looking for. Now I'm looking for women. Now that I got the roses.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
What is going on? Perception 7.
Oh shit.
I mean, you see Zell looking at women, and a few of the women are just they blind you with their ugliness. You're just like, it takes you like on the whole way there. You see like 2 attractive women. There's 2 half elf women, that are like they're carrying what would they be carrying? Like they're carrying like baskets of bread. They clearly work for a bakery nearby somewhere. That's all you see.
I keep going. I want to wait until I start walking back to see if I can roll again and see. I mean, try to see again and see if I see anything.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it takes you maybe it takes you a good like hour, I think. I mean, you're pretty much the opposite side of town, so it takes you about an hour to get across to the Weary Traveler. It is by the time you get there, the whole inn is active, and you walk around the back to the shitty little barn that basically Beatrice is set up in. And it's currently closed up. Yeah, you bang on the door and you hear like, one minute, and like you like a bunch of locks unlock, and then the door opens and you see this like scraggly, like curly haired woman like putting her glasses on, and she's like,
Hello,
Rhino.
Beatrice. How are you doing? Thank you for the mention. I really do appreciate it.
Sold most copies I've sold in a good few months. So thank you very much for that story.
And I remember you said you well, let's talk about this in private. I don't want to say it out loud. Is anywhere where we can just talk?
Come in.
All right.
And
This is Zell.
Zell, good to meet you again. Good to meet you. You're also from the academy, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good to me. Yeah, come in. Have a cup of tea.
I know you didn't forget about him. He's a handsome young man.
Well, I don't forget a lot of things, but he is a handsome young man. There you go. But come in for a cup of tea. Come in for a cup of tea. And she like ushers you into this little tiny place she has, and it's like 99% a printing press, and then like a little stool and a fire, and like she's like crushed up against the wall with a little bed that she quickly rolls up and replaces with like a stool. She's like, I've only got one stool. Take the stool. Uh, I'll get the tea brewing. And she like
Oh,
puts tea
you,
on.
you
She's
don't you
like,
don't have to do tea. You don't have to do tea. It's
oh
gonna
no,
be
I
a quick
needed
start.
some anyway myself.
Okay.
So
Yes, ma'am.
you can have some or not. It's up to you.
Yes, ma'am.
How can I help you? Any more new? Do you have any news on the murders?
No, but have you heard of anybody named Jasper?
That's.
Fat
Could
guy.
you narrow it down?
Green jacket.
Fat guy, green jacket.
What was the hat he wore? He wore a a
Pork pie hat.
you had an ugly poor boy hat.
Pork pie hat.
Pie.
It's
Oh,
like
pork pie. Okay, pork
a
pie.
little bowler hat, basically.
Yeah, pork pie.
She's like,
hat. He seemed kind of creepy. I don't know
I
if
don't
he.
know a Jasper, but the description is a little. Where did you see this person?
He was eyeing our building like he was molesting it.
Hmm.
He said he's going to bring some people by later on tomorrow to help
Oh.
us.
Yes.
Well, I think that was your first meeting of the Trenchcoat Mafia. They run the docks. And I assume that as your inn is near-ish to the docks, they came to have a look. I
Size us
don't
up.
know this Jasper character, probably just a lowly peon. If you are going to get a visit by them, be careful. They're not, your common everyday thug. Well, he probably is your common everyday thug, but well, they work with a lot of businesses around here, providing security. So they're probably gonna discuss that with you. And by discuss, they're not. It's not much of an option. You might just be very careful when you talk to them.
It's okay. I might not talk to him. I might ask Seamus if he has some people that can come meet them with us, so they won't deal with us. But
Yes, that Seamus Gray, I assume you. Yes, if Seamus was there, definitely they wouldn't be there at that time. Yes.
okay, all right. Well, thank you. I might tell Seamus to come see our inn tomorrow, so he can be well suited for anything that happens.
I mean, yes, at any point he enters the inn tomorrow, they will notice that, I'm sure. I'm certain they have you under surveillance, especially with the article I wrote. Yes, sorry, that may have drawn a little more attention than you might have wanted. I didn't actually ask that. So apologies if I caused you any unwanted attention.
So I do have a question for you, though.
Yes.
Would you
Change the
like
subject.
to?
I would like that.
Would you like to come with us to our inn?
We have
Are you gonna beat me up?
No. I want you to be a part of it instead of being here. You said you're miserable here. That's why I didn't want to say it out loud outside.
Okay.
because
I
didn't
thought
want
you were gonna kill me.
No. We appreciate everything you do.
Okay.
We want to give you the exclusive papers, and so we want to give you a spot there so we can be able to do that.
I mean, I would love to get out of this place. Do you have space for the printing press? I really only need a space this big.
You want to come with us just to see it, and then if it feels like enough room for you, then we can go about it that way.
Yeah, we don't have to There's no paper today,
The other thing
so
about looking at like this place that she's in and judging from the area, our little spot over near ours, would I be able to make the assumption that we'd be able to accommodate it?
oh yeah. I mean, you probably could fit her in half the barn. And this isn't any better than your stables. It has like some basic walls that mostly have holes. You can reach a hand through some of the holes. So this is basically she's in a stable and it's about half the size of your stable. So
Um,
'cause the weary traveler has like 40 stables. She's in like one. Like so she's kind of in the space of like a stall for a horse, pretty much. Um, so yeah, definitely you could accommodate the press and her if you needed to.
we have actually more space than this for you.
That would be yeah. I mean I don't have very much money, but uh, if the inn is the one I think it is, which it must be, then the position would be excellent for me. Actually, quite close to Lord's Lane, all the most important gossip, and I can get my paper there quicker in the morning. And fantastic location. So,
Well, um, yeah, unfortunately, you're probably not gonna like what I'm about to say right now. But you can stay in that stable for free of charge.
for free?
Yes,
Oh,
writing us the paper, bringing us in. You're bringing us a ton of work. People want to work with us, and it's. I mean,
so
you
you're looking
paying
for
us for the little
like
bit of
some
money.
advertising space?
Yes. Yes, you'll have to help us advertise though.
Yes.
If
Absolutely, no problem at all.
and
And I mean,
also, I would
yes.
like for you to write a paper when you get the chance, saying that help is needed at the end. Um,
Yes.
We do have a job section, so I can add any jobs you need into the section. That would be uh, a small charge to add. I have to obviously keep the paper running, but I could do that for free if you'd like, or the advertising for free, whichever you would prefer. And the other one would be a charge. I hope that's okay. I want to grow my business.
The
advertising.
fine.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
Advertisements or flyers, anything
A
that.
job in the paper, each job maybe has 10 copper. I hope that's
Yeah,
not too
I
much.
threw the 10 copper down already. No, I gave her. You know what? I went
Oh,
all out.
Nope, I
what
slapped
do
your
you,
hand. I slapped your hand, and I gave her 2 gold pieces.
okay. I thank you. She like pockets. What jobs are you currently looking for? I can get one into tomorrow's paper.
We need to find somebody that know how to do hookah. We also need to find some waitresses.
Yes.
Waitresses.
We need waitresses. We're not looking for waiters. We're looking for waitresses.
Texas.
Is it going to be one of those types of?
No.
No.
Don't get the
What's
wrong
wrong with the
idea.
waiter?
Do not get the wrong idea.
Hey, I was a waiter when I was
You're
my-
not
my-
there.
I know.
Okay. Whatever you like.
I don't
Have
mind. It can
you wait-
be how many waitresses? Like 4 or 5?
I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just say
Little-
waitresses.
Yeah.
And
Our little
so
area that we have, we could probably get maybe 3 or 4.
waitresses. And then what else was it that you're looking for?
Somebody that know how to do hookah.
What is
Also mixing drinks. Somebody that's good
A
at bartending.
bartender. We would definitely.
bartender? Does that have to be a woman?
Preferably somebody to make T-Pain fall in love with.
Make pain?
You don't know who T-Pain is?
Is it a type of tea?
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Tea pain. Is that when you? Oh, that's when you spill tea, when it's hot.
Yes, that'll work.
T-Pain.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't write that.
You're looking for someone a clumsy waiter.
No. We're not looking for
I'm
clumsy
just
waiter.
joking.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't write a clumsy waiter. She like scratches it. And anything else you are looking for? So I've got waitresses. Hookah. What is hookah?
It's this thing
I'm
that I
assuming
learned
they
about.
hookah in D&D. It makes a lot of sense.
It's this thing that I learned about in Silk Home. Is these little bases because they didn't have so much papers. So instead of wasting papers, they have vases filled with water and a little tube that goes in the middle of it.
I've
And you
seen
set
this.
this
Okay.
thing on top of it, and then you
Yep.
can put the sheet the tobacco up top. And I found a way to flavor it a little bit. I'm not that well at it, but somebody told me,
Okay.
one of my girlfriends. Anyway, and then you like,
One of your girlfriends.
She like draws a little bit like this, and she like points at the drawing. I have seen this. Thank you.
Mhm.
They have them in I believe the bathhouses have them.
Oh, okay, see,
So yep, we could definitely look for someone who knows about that. Yep.
I do have another question for you.
Mhm.
Have you ever thought about doing interior design?
She like
It
looks around the area she's in. She's like, can't say I have no.
No, like drawing the floor plans and things like that.
Uh, no, but if I could help you, I could try and help. Maybe.
Not just like your penmanship. I saw you draw the hookah, so I just
Sure.
just asked.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, I could help you. Are you looking for a plan for the inn?
Probably we
Okay.
we all need to sit down and talk together. So
Happy to help if I can. And where should they apply at the inn?
Yes. If they can, just come to the end and they'll meet with her.
Got you. Okay.
go ahead and put waitresses and waiters because if we find some handsome waiters, we do want women to feel comfortable there too. So waitresses and waiters. There's some fine young man out there just like you, Zell, that we can find and have in our inn.
Tell you there
I,
is some
I, I don't know
thirsty
how I
ladies in this
call you a
town.
fine young man 2 times in like under an hour.
I know that's why we need to put it out in the paper. Try to find these fine young men. If we don't, we can just shoo
You
them
just
off
say
pretty
young
quickly.
man, all right?
Mhm.
Just
Oh,
find some
yes.
waiters.
Well,
I will put it in. There's fine young men is fine. I will write it there. If you might get some slightly arrogant people um, applying, but who knows? Um,
Well,
okay,
we gotta make it past the interview. So
no problem at all. And so they should ask for Zell and Rilo, correct?
yeah,
yes, yes.
we're taking care of that.
I'm letting y'all run the interview process.
And when should I stop by? Yeah, I would need if the area is okay, I would need someone to come and pick up the press. You would need at least a cart and probably four or so strong people or one ogre. That's what I used.
um,
It's an ogre last time.
we
Damage.
we'll get somebody on that. We might have to contact maybe possibly Balmoral.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so I'll stop by in an hour or two and have a quick look around, and if everything checks out, then I would be very happy to move in this week.
Perfect.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, so now guess we can head back to the inn or any other place you need to stop by, right?
We need to head back to the inn and tell them about Jasper real quick.
Oh,
Oh,
that
then
actually is true.
I'll come with you if that's okay. Just
Uh,
give me one moment, and she like grabs her jacket, puts it over, and ready to go when you are.
All right, let's
All
go.
right.
Okay,
So
you guys.
while we're walking back, I just want to see if I find any fine women on the way back. You can come back to us, or I can roll right now and then go to somebody else. Okay.
Perception.
Yeah, I'll roll for perception too. To look for
12.
12.
I rolled a 18.
Okay.
I'm looking for a handsome young man and women, beautiful women.
So Rilo, you are just striking out. Like you can't see. You have not seen any. You look like a poor lonely child who hasn't been able to give his flowers to anybody right now. Zell, you walk along, you see the same two the women that
From the
were
bakery?
with the bakery before, but there's now like that you walk past a bakery, and there's like a group of like 10, 15 young women working at this bakery. 3 or 4 of them don't seem to be doing any work at all. They're just chilling outside, gossiping, and yeah. So you'd notice that, and then also um, God, why have I forgotten her name already?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. She actually wanders over to a group of young men and women that are just walking along the street, walking to a workplace or something like that, and she starts chatting with the group as well. So yeah, do you want to walk over to these?
Yes,
these
I'll
bakery?
walk over to him.
Cool. Yeah. So that as you walk up there, you catch a little bit of gossip about the what would they be talking about? They're talking about like that there was like another like murder recently, like the night before, and so they're saying yes, and supposedly he only murders young girls as well. So just be careful. Make sure you're walking like as you're walking up, they're talking about that.
Oh, okay. How are you young ladies doing today?
They look up and they're hello sir. Would you like to buy some bread from the bakery?
Yes, I actually will buy some bread from the bakery, but before we get to that, I was just coming to check by to let you know. I don't know if words got around yet, but the Tempest Keep. We're looking to hire beautiful young women such as yourselves to be waitresses.
It's a keep. A keep.
We call it the Tempest Keep, but it's actually inn with a bar, a stage for musicians to play on. Just a very
And
chill spot to get away and go have some fun.
okay. And what would the? I mean, we have a job technically. What would the hours be like? And salary maybe. And she's like, yeah, ask salary. The salary. What's the salary?
Um, from all my traveling, would I be able to know what's kind of like the average wage for a waitress to make?
Zell is old. He knows, man. He knows.
Roll a history check.
All right. I'm
With
over
advantage,
here.
no.
Can I say I'm listening to the conversation?
Oh yeah,
19.
19. You you remember that the bar in the at the academy, you were like, I don't really remember what the current going rate is, but you knew that like when you were like a young man living in Argon, they were like people were getting like 1 copper and a day for waitressing. You know that the two staff at the academy were probably a bit overpaid, and they were on about 10 copper a day.
Okay.
So you know that the range is somewhere between 1 copper and 10 copper.
Well, the wage, we haven't kind of got down the hours yet of the inn, but the wage is starting off at 6 copper a day.
Okay, so 6 copper. Well,
And you get
that's
to keep your tips.
oh hi. Is,
Where did you come from?
is this person?
You know, I just pop out of nowhere every time. Here's a flower for you. Here's a flower for you. Here's a flower for you.
And then
Roll
also
a
on,
persuasion. Yeah, I guess it would be a persuasion check.
Roll a creepy check.
It would be a
No.
charm.
Charm. Persuade person.
Who's rolling?
Rilo, you.
Oh,
Let me see if you can affect their next statements.
you said persuasion. Do
Mhm.
I have charm on here? I don't have charm. Shit.
No.
All right, so persuasion 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, I mean they seem like, oh, thank you, and they all like smell the roses, and they're like, and they like they don't want to, they just hold it, I guess. And they're like, and they at one moment, and they like discuss between the three of them, and they say, well, I mean, we are earning 10 copper a day here at the bakery.
Can I roll
You
a
can.
insight?
You can.
22.
Yeah, there's no fucking way they earn 10 copper a day at a bakery. They're probably on they might be on 5 at the most.
I,
3. If they're still
I don't
doing
mean to come off as rude, but there's no way here at the bakery you are making 10 copper a day.
And just think about it. The tips you can make with
Yes,
being a
we will let
bartender.
you keep the tips.
You know, when you have drunk men, drunk women, they're talking,
We
having
will
those conversations.
Roll a
have,
persuade. Sorry, go on.
and then there at the end we will also have bouncers, just in case anybody gets rowdy or you get harassed or anything like that for your protection. So you don't have to worry about ever feeling uncomfortable.
And we can we bring friends and like drink? Are we allowed like a free drink?
Yeah,
No, like one, like a night maybe, like one drink at the end of the night.
At the end of your shift. At the end of your shift.
Yes. At the end of your shift, you can get a free drink.
Okay. And when does this? Oh, we don't know the shift time. Okay, roll a persuasion check with advantage. Zell.
With advantage.
All right. A lot of good persuasion.
I rolled a 26 and then a 27. So
Jesus. And that's why the bard does the rolls for these things.
That's why I said go with him.
They're like, and all three of us would have a job guaranteed.
yeah, yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, they're lovely young women. I knew that they were young. That's why I approached them.
They're like,
So,
so like the longer you talk to them, the more you know. Like, this is like candy from a baby for me. Like,
so yes, you'd be guaranteed a job.
okay, one moment, and they both run inside, and you hear like, "Bear, fuck, you're stupid. You have to work at 4 a.m. We're done." And then they like run out, and they're like, "Okay, when can we start?"
Well, we can get you started. Come by tomorrow morning.
Very well. Okay, we will. Yeah. So yeah, you've acquired 3 young. They're probably like 19 to 25 between those ages. Women from the town.
Oh, I didn't expect them to go in there so disrespectful.
Shouldn't have rolled a 27 then.
So that's good. Now we have more people to help us do what we're doing right now until we actually get it started. Tomorrow, I think we need to, since we're heading back, we need to find somebody that can cook food. Then you smell some food.
Actually, right across the street, Rilo. I don't know if you saw the butcher shop over there, but the food over. Oh my god! You know what? We need to stop by there on the way back. We may have a business partner.
Okay, and then we need to find somebody that makes their own new liquor. Not same as everybody else. We need some pizzazz.
Of what we could do for finding hopefully a bartender is somebody that's probably knows a lot about liquor outside of Oregon, because we want to have something that you can't find. You can only find in our spot in Oregon.
Yeah, a long time ago they talked about this thing called BBW.
Blue liquor.
Some blue liquor that came from, I don't know, some out lands.
Some islands.
It was an island match. So yeah, as you're talking, um, Beatrice comes back and she's like, what's this BBW?
It was just these people that we heard from, 10 Ton. All these people that was the creator of this BBW and
Must be strange things they teach you now in the academy. But anyway, this is George, and this like disgustingly handsome young man says like, a pleasure to meet you. And this is Brianna, and it's like she's like a 6'2" Amazonian like monstrous woman, but stunningly beautiful. Like think like Wonder Woman on steroids. And she's like, George uh, has some experience with hookah actually, and would be interested potentially in a job. And Brianna here, um, honestly, you could put her anywhere in the bar, but I would honestly put her. Do you have security team?
not yet.
Um,
No, we don't.
honestly, it's always good to have a male and female security staff, so it helps with people feel more at ease. And well, no one's gonna fuck with this woman, that's for sure. She would cost a little bit. That's about probably gonna be at about 15 copper for her in the evening, but you wouldn't need to have it every night. Um, and George here says that he will work for 8 copper, if that's of interest to you at all.
Sold.
It's like, very well. When should we uh, arrive?
Return tomorrow morning. We're coming by the inn.
In the morning.
And
Very
I will
well.
give you pay for coming tomorrow. All we're going to be doing is working around and grabbing ideas from everybody. This inn is want to be a part of this whole community, and we know that y'all have some ideas as well. Since you like hookah, I'm gonna have you mainly be helping me get in charge of the hookah and setting up that space. So we want to see your
Do you
ideals.
have a stockist yet in the town
We have what?
who can supply the tobacco and flavors?
Not yet. That's why me and you going to talk tomorrow about that.
That too, I can definitely help. And Bree here, she had some experience in the security of the city for a while. She doesn't talk much, but she can probably help you with working on the security for the building, maybe. Um,
Okay.
Yes, you, Brianna. Oh, where are my manners? I'm sorry, George and Brianna. I am Zell. This here is Rilo.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you
You will
both.
be working closer with our friend York. I believe y'all will probably get along quite well. He's going to be in
Very,
charge of security, so you'll be working under.
very well. Is that okay for you, Bree? And she's like, voice you've ever heard, this giant woman. And he's like, very well. And what is the security dress code? Is it full armor?
That
I
I have
tend to
not
prefer.
discussed over with our friend York yet. He will
Okay, so
definitely
she
be
should
able to.
come in just casual clothes tomorrow.
Yes, just come in casual clothes. Most
Okay.
likely, we will end up providing custom fabric for you to wear.
Very nice, very nice. I do like a good dress code myself, so can help with that too if you need.
Yes, sir. Your expertise will be it'll be appreciated.
Um, Bree, here's 2 flowers for you, ma'am.
She's like,
Thank you. I don't know if you want a flower, George. I don't want to be rude.
we'll take one.
Okay, here you go, sir.
Thank you very much. And he like flicks it off and just puts it in his lapel.
Oh, I like. We might have that as a signature.
Very nice. And so see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes, tomorrow morning.
does like a court bow. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you have gained 3 waitresses, a shisha waiter, and a security person so far.
We need maids.
Okay, so yeah, you guys head back towards the inn. The other two of you.
Rilo, we have a maid. We have a guy on our team that does prestidigitation.
Oh, you are so right.
I hate y'all.
we have our own maid. We don't even have to pay.
Okay, so that same morning, what are the other 2 of you doing?
I'm going to speak with Friends and his family.
Okay, yep. So you head over to the building that Ferenz and his family are in. He opens the door, and it's like it's like a backpacker's house. You know, there's like 6 families living in there.
It's a hostel.
Yeah, it's a hostel basically. And he opens the door, and he's like, "Oh, it's good to see you so
Great to see you
soon."
too. Yes. We
His
decided
dad comes in, he's like, "Oh, hello there," and
shakes his hand.
have you been settling in? I heard in the news that your escapades have been appreciated by the paper here.
Yeah, right.
I don't really remember there being 200 of us, but I guess the news around here,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
like
know where they got that. Rilo went to speak with them, and they decided it was.
the people around here, they call it Argon Whispers.
Yeah.
It's them things happens. Anyway, how can we help you?
Was wondering if you, your son, and your daughters would like to have a job.
Well,
We're
sure.
starting an inn here, and while we're starting this inn, we definitely need some people to help us run it. So we figured it would be very great for you and your family.
Well, we would be very happy to help. Would that be okay? I mean, Ferenzier, he still is open to join the City Watch, but would I would be very happy to help you with that, and my daughters well as they grow up, as long as they can stay off the inn floor for in the day, you know, when it's noisy, then
Wait, how
they
old are
would
they?
be they're like 16.
Oh, thought that was older than that from last time we talked. Okay. Oh, yes. My
I mean, they're not like
yeah,
underage as such, but they're not like you're not gonna have them as waitresses,
no.
not for a couple of years at least.
Honestly, it might be better for them
Maids.
to clean up
I would like that as well. And
during
you
the
hear like,
day.
oh, like,
During
but
the day, you know.
can't we serve alcohol, Dad? And she's like, no, you bloody cannot.
So
Uh,
yes. To have opportunity.
well,
We have.
could we get out of here now?
I don't know. You might have to stay the night here until we have. Actually, no. For this week, you'll be able to stay with us. Actually, at our at the inn for a while until we can find other arrangements.
Very well. Okay, everyone, get your stuff. We'll be there in a few hours.
All right.
Yep. So they start packing up their stuff. They seem very happy to be out of this shitty place.
Yep.
Okay, and anything else that you are doing, Lisa, in the morning? It probably around the same time frame if you would be heading back.
I mean, I would that, and I would probably want to. Not really. I guess I don't know what York is doing, but I guess we can meet up with the Ijasar. I don't know how you said it.
What is your plan for the morning?
Me?
York.
Mine
Star.
for
Aegis
the
Star?
morning.
Yeah.
York, what was your plan for the day? Like, what was York gonna get done for the inn?
I don't know. I was just gonna like move stuff around that needed to like throw
Oh,
out.
so you're just at the inn working.
Yeah, just like doing heavy lifting stuff, just like getting rid of like random like things or like moving things. I don't know. Just like that's what I thought.
Is York okay with being in the inn by himself?
He's
You know,
okay now, but he's very worried. Like, constantly glancing over his shoulder. Like if something moves, he's like, huh, huh, that kind of
Throw it out.
thing. So I'm not really working, but I'm getting stuff like done way slower than it needs to be.
How
you know?
about what if I took you with me first?
Doing
to
what
go-
you wanted to do. That's what Young does.
Well, no. It's like my guy wouldn't want to leave him hanging if he felt nervous. So it's like, would you like to go with me to talk with friends and also the clothes maker? He just
Sure.
so he could introduce me to the guy making all our linens properly.
Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, you both have retroactively gone
Yep.
to meet Ferenz and his family. You then both head up towards the
We can.
the
We're just gonna tell him what we need.
Edisar.
Yeah.
Well, Edisar already was told what you need.
Oh, well,
Like,
I
you went
wanted
to
to
him,
introduce
like,
myself,
before.
and that's about it, so he knows who I am.
Okay, cool. So you head up to go meet Edisar. Like basically, actually, everyone roll a quick perception check.
Perception.
Dang it, 8.
19.
Perception.
13.
4.
Same, but it was 8.
Like you're lucky because Zell is not completely blind. Zell, you spot the other two walking right as they're gonna go right past you on the street. So
Is this
you
going back to the hotel?
you're basically crossing paths because they're coming back from exactly where you're going at the time you're going to where they're going. So you guys basically meet in the promenade, and Zell, you spot them. They're just going to walk right past you, completely blind. But you do spot York and Liso if you want to grab them.
Hey, Listo, York.
Oh, hey.
Oh. What's up,
where,
guys?
where are y'all at?
I don't know. We're just gonna talk to the dude about the clothing that we need and the linens that we need, and
Okay, well, just to fill y'all in on me and Rilo's adventure, Beatrice is, she's actually right here.
No,
Beatrice, this is Listo and York. I'm pretty sure you remember them.
takes a bow.
She's coming to check out our spot that we have for her, and we'll probably need to get in touch with Balmore to see if we can get like a cart, borrow one of his carts to get her printing press on over to this area if she, feels comfortable with moving into our space. As well as that, we found one person for security, a guy to run the hookah, and 3 young waitresses.
Oh.
They will be in tomorrow morning.
Great. We also have friends and his family that would like to help. I just don't know who wants to actually run the bar and who actually wants to do food. That's about it.
Well, we haven't technically found a bartender, so.
Okay.
Or mates.
We may need some help looking for kind of that, because I want to look for somebody who's familiar with alcoholic beverages mixed drinks that are outside of Oregon. I want to bring a different feel than something you can just pick up at the Weary Traveler.
I might make a drink actually. My parents have always hosted events. I might be able to use.
And then we were also thinking if you wanted to be our maid.
I do not. I will help, but I will not have that as a full-time job.
It only takes a split second for you to do it.
It still is a lot of time. Okay, so it takes prep. I need to do other things. We're going to be busy. Okay.
Oh, well, all right. I'll let y'all get back to what you were doing. We're heading back to the inn so Beatrice can check out the spot. And then after, I don't know if you want to meet us at Balmoral's or we just be back at the inn.
Just have Balmoral meet us at our place.
Another thing I just want to bring up is this fat guy named Jasper.
Oh.
He was eyeing us like we were some kind of piece of meat, and he seemed like a nice guy. I mean, I just heard that he might be a part of the mafia, but he's supposed to be coming by tomorrow too. So we might need to see if Seamus or what's that redhead guy who helped us to the inn?
Phineas.
Phineas, yes. We need to see if we can talk to Phineas or Balmoral or somebody to give us a bodyguard to come by tomorrow, just in case he wants to come through and try to stiff arm us. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't. I think. Listen, if he tries to steal from us, we can,
No, it's not steal. It's like them coming over and saying, "Run your shit. We're safety around here. If you don't run your shit, we're gonna fuck your shit up." So we just need some more reinforcements to make sure that doesn't happen before our opening day.
Beatrice, is it?
Yes.
Well, the good news is you're right next to the ADS if you come with us, so that's great. Which means that
ADS.
the Argonne Detective Services, or is it ADA?
Oh, the ADA,
Oh, ADA. Excuse me.
the detective agency.
Yes.
Well, yes, I know that. Yep.
Yep. So maybe we want them in our back pocket just to be safe too. So.
Well, I have to be a little careful, like the freedom of the press, but we don't want to be influenced. But I'm not gonna lie, it's useful to be close. That's for sure.
Agreed. Yes, and you said we have another bouncer.
Yes,
Oh.
her name is Brianna. You'll meet her tomorrow. She is I think she will make a really good security guard.
I think she's York's type.
Oh.
That too. She's in the fitness, York. That's a plus.
Huh?
Heard she's not afraid of ghosts.
She's not afraid of ghosts.
Yes, so she can protect you when you're alone.
So she can protect the tavern. Nice.
Yes. All right. I guess we'll do that, and we'll be quickly back. It wouldn't take too long.
Oh, also, we're about to stop by. I don't know if y'all saw the little butcher shop right across the street from us. Basically, gonna see if we could get us a potential business partner.
And what means? I mean, I saw the butcher place. If there's a way that we could get some of their food there, that'd be great. But
so you didn't look through the window?
No, I said I saw it.
But did you see the food?
Not really. I just kind of looked at it like, oh, it's there. It's nice. Might get some lunch later.
Oh, it looks like the guy over there knows what he's doing.
Fair enough. As long as we have our own unique drinks and or snacks at our place, that makes us unique.
Yes, most certainly. But he looks like a guy. I mean, the shop looks like it could provide us with like I said, a business partner provide us with the meats that we may need.
Fair enough.
So.
Actually, if this guy that I'm supposed to meet about the clothes and stuff, if he actually knows what we need to do, then we could talk to him later. I will go with you guys. We can all go back and just get ready for everyone to see our place tomorrow.
Let's make sure we talk to Bomber or somebody to get the bouncer, just in case. Mr.
You want to do that, Rilo, while we straighten up the place, or what?
Doesn't matter to me. If you want me to go, by my lonesome, I will go.
You're better at getting around town quickly than the rest of us.
Okay, then let me go get my horse. Ben Affleck.
Are we allowed to walk around this city with horses? Like, I'm looking around. Is it like typically fine?
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of people riding horses around town.
Cool. Go ahead. Do what you do.
Okay.
Take York with you.
Go with you guys.
Yep. So you guys head back to the inn. Rilo, you run out to go pick up Ben Affleck, and you saddle him up. You have to grab a quick saddle on the way, but it costs you like 5 silver for a saddle.
Okay.
That's decent for you. That fits better. You saddle up Ben Affleck, hop on, and you start heading towards the. His name's Ben Affleck. Yeah, it's in my notes.
Why, Rick?
Yeah. So you tie up the horse at Balmoral's place, but I gotta say, Rilo, as you're riding through the Lord's Lane part of town, you think, God, these rich fuckers, they just they don't even know what they've got, and half of them, like, there's just people just leave bags just sitting on chairs, like they don't even care. Like I mean, they're like, it's like it's asking to be taken. They're basically giving it to you. I'm just saying, as you ride past, that's what you think. You notice. So yeah,
And
you tie up
I
the
say to
horse.
myself, if I see those bags in the same spot going back home, they might not stay there longer. Because he don't want to do it by Balmoral's place. I rode for it.
Okay. Yeah. So you tie up Ben Affleck at Balmoral's place, and you knock on the door, and Balmoral's like, Rylo,
How you doing, Balmoral? I miss
it's
you,
been a
man.
few days. I read about the escapades in the paper. I don't know how you got them to believe that absolute bullshit, but I love it. Fantastic.
I mean, look at
Um,
this. I'm just such a handsome man, you know.
I'm getting additional visibility just through knowing you all at this point. I've made 2 deals this last 2 days just because I had been near your team. So fantastic, fantastic. Next time, might want to leave out the killing off the entire group of uh this
The well
black
people.
web.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't believe that is a good idea, but hell, we've been through worse, it seems. So, how can I help you?
One thing is, I accidentally
I
said
also
that.
must come and see this inn of yours.
Yes, I was about to say because I know that we are supposed to be partners, and we just
Only in
outright.
business. If the inn is your thing, though obviously, if you are wanting to purchase any wares, I would be very happy for you to use Balmoral's uh, agency, as it were, my transportation business to provide you with any rare items you need from, like silks, coffees, things of that from other lands. Then I would obviously like you to give me let's say, a head start on the competition.
So that's where we come to liquor, sir. So we are
Mm.
trying to find the best hookah, shisha, and
And
also
I know it well.
and the best vases, that you use for the hookah. And
Yes.
also,
Yes.
we're trying to find the best liquor that we can get. Not too expensive because we don't want to make our place like
Are you
way too
looking for
expensive.
like ales, or are you more looking for a mixture, or more like the harder stuff?
A mixture. A mixture. We're going to start with the mixtures and then we're going to probably taper in some hard stuff. But right now we're looking for the mixtures, try to get everybody in, and then start with the hard stuff after we start making a little bit more money, and we can throw you a little bit more on your
Well,
side.
I'll tell you what. I will make some inquiries around town, and I will bring you over a selection. Let's say tomorrow around midday evening
Okay, that's fine because
time.
we
For you to
have some
do
more.
like a taste test. We can have a nice feast there, some drinks, maybe a little celebration about your new digs, and you can select some of the things that I am able to provide, and we can talk about pricing.
Okay, and I also would like for you to feel our new fabric.
You have a new fabric.
Yes,
Okay.
that
Not necessarily my thing, but if it can be used, well, maybe I would be interested just to see that. I could at least maybe find you some sort of trader who specializes in fabric, and I can be the middleman, as it were.
Yes, and York is the one who thought about this. So we
Hmm.
may have it's called the Reinhardt weave. And
Oh, it
I would
sounds
like
like
for
a
you
haircut.
yes,
Okay.
it does. But we would like for you to feel it, get your person to feel the fabric, see how he appraises the fabric, and see if we can sell it around. So we can be transporter for our fabric around the world, not just here.
Well, very well. I have a friend of mine who I will bring with me. She is rather an aficionado with clothing, so I think at least she'll be able to tell you how good it is and what it's worth.
Okay. And last thing I have for you
Mm-hmm. Oh,
today,
all such great things
if
so
possible
far.
today or tomorrow, would you be able to help us get a print shop moved to our spot? So the newspaper
Print.
lady, Miss Beatrice, is going to move
Yes,
into our stables and be with us.
that is very clever indeed. And I assume that you are having some percentage of her business, or how is that working?
I wish my partners was that clever to say something like that at the moment. She is going to help with our marketing though,
Oh,
so
well, that is
that's
still
good
good.
enough.
That is still good. Free marketing is
Yes,
never a problem.
exactly.
Okay, well, yes, she's still up by the um, Weary Traveler,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
I will. When should I? I can send a team up anytime. Actually, to pick that up for you. When would you like me to pick that up?
I say, if possible, tomorrow morning around 10 a.m., and I will go run to her today and get her to know that she has to be ready by 10 a.m. so we can go ahead and get everything situated and ready for her at our place, and she don't have to worry about anything at the other place.
Very well. I will send a cart over there 10 a.m. on the dot.
Yes, sir. Another thing. Have you heard about Jasper?
The the stone.
No,
You know,
no,
like
Ja-
Jasper the rock.
no, Jasper, the guy Jasper.
I know a few Jaspers.
Okay, it's this fat ass guy called Jasper that was eyeing our building, and he was like, just looking at it. And I asked Miss Beatrice about him, and she said he sounds like one of the thugs or people, beat you up for money. This is our land. You need to give me money. He's talking about stopping by our place,
You
and
mean the trench coat mafia
yeah,
here?
yeah, the trench coat mafia. That's some ugly ass
Mm-hmm.
coats they got, but yeah,
Ah, right. They already have their eyes on you.
yeah.
I was hoping that wouldn't be as soon, but yes, it's rather a large criminal organization based here in Argonne, right? They own most of the Dockland area. You have to deal with them at some point or another if you want to bring goods in and out of the docks, unless, of course, you own your own dock. So some of the larger merchants don't deal with them at all, but I've had to deal with them a number of times to get goods past them. They can obviously turn a blind eye and help us move in some items that are maybe a little less legal, which is advantageous. The city does tolerate them. They're a very large group. I think I'm not going to be able to help you very well with that. I'm not really powerful enough. I think the a bouncer's not going to do it. Um, let's put it that way. They don't. They're not going to. No bouncer from Argon in his right mind is going to try and stop them if they want to enter the building. I think probably the best thing you could do is you could try and speak to Seamus. I don't know if you've met any other powerful, influential people that individually are considered dangerous. Maybe probably not the guard guy. I think Seamus is the only one that you've met that might be able to help you with that matter.
How about the guy that we saved a girl, his daughter? Would he have
He
some pull?
probably doesn't even really know or care about them. Honestly, he could provide you security, but you'd pay for it, and once it's gone, they would just come back. You'd need to make like a statement,
Hmm.
as it were, with the person. So really, a member of the council is your best choice if they understand your affiliation.
Is it a way that you can
May,
give
may,
a
maybe a high-ranking official in the city guard would work, but they'd have to be very high-ranking.
is it a way you can send a note to Seamus and see if he can come talk to us tomorrow?
I think, honestly speaking, you know him better than I do at this point.
Hmm. Okay. Where is Seamus so I can go talk to him? I have my horse here. I'm about to ride
Um,
fast.
it's likely he is at the council chambers at the moment. I believe it is called. Why have I not got this on my list? I believe it is. Yeah. So he'll be at the Greymire Estate. Um, normally every day. I would say at this time. Yes, I would say he's probably at the Greymire Estate at this time. You might need to leave a message for him with the guards there. But if you're making an inn, I would be very surprised if he wouldn't be interested to come and see it, at least.
Okay. Alrighty then. Then we'll see you tomorrow. Taste
Very
test
well.
and everything, and 10 o'clock on the dot for Miss Beatrice.
Very well. Very well. Yes, yes. Yes. And I will bring my friend along with me.
Yep, friend for cloth. And you said you're gonna be there around midday, right? So 12 p.m.
Uh, yes, I think maybe a little later than midday, maybe 1, 2 p.m.
Okay, 1, 2. All right, I'll make sure we have that fabric there as well. So thank you very much, sir. I'm going to ride back. On the way back is Gray Spire there? On the way back? Yeah, it's
What? Yeah, no, it's like pretty much across the street, and you mean Greymire, the
yeah, Gray
Greymire
Mire.
estate. Yeah, I
So
mean you can leave a note with the guard if you want at the Greymire estate. Then they definitely won't let you in.
okay, I
So
just quickly ride there and leave a note. And I say, can y'all please, if possible, give this um to Seamus today? Um, I would like to talk to him or speak with him tomorrow if possible. If not tomorrow, another day. But it's very important that I talk to him about our inn, and it's a possibility that we need to talk about some security.
Seamus in security important. Okay, roll a quick persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, persuasion 21.
Okay, yeah, the guard says, very well. I will bring this to Seamus immediately.
Thank you.
And you see him turn, and he talks to one of the guards, and he leaves like as you're there, so
Okay.
you know he's gone. Okay, so yeah, you ride back down Lord's Lane.
All right. Do I see any purses or
Roll a perception check.
why? That's 19.
There's a couple of exactly the same purses on exactly the same chairs. There's like a rich couple that are like still they're like chewing out some barman like at the bar of the cafe that they're at, and they've just left their stuff outside.
Are they away from it? How close are they?
They're like maybe like 15 feet away. Backs turned.
Okay, I'll make a look around to make sure nobody is watching. I leave my horse behind a building. So Ben Affleck,
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Stay here, Ben Affleck," and he knows my whistles. So stay here, Ben Affleck, and I'll go in some bushes and I try to swipe her. Don't swipe me.
Okay,
Stealthily.
roll a stealth check just to.
That's what I not needed, huh? Stealth check
This man.
is a 27.
Oh yeah, there's like a row of bushes along the street, and you just like vanish into them.
And I swipe the
Okay,
cat.
roll a sleight of hand.
That is a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you pull out like a large like leather purse.
Okay. So then I'm going to stealthily go out the bushes, like right where it's kind of close to a building, and try to wrap back around to my healthy steed, Ben Affleck,
Yep, you
with
do that
that big
no
ass
problem.
chin. Okay, so I jump on Ben Affleck and I ride off.
Okay,
Roll out.
you do so.
So when I ride out, okay, so I need to see the big map real quick.
Let me move the players to the big map.
I apologize.
No worries.
All right, so we're right here. That's where I was.
We're
Yes.
in,
You were like
Okay.
here,
Okay, then never
and
mind. I'm out.
your inn is literally here.
oh,
Okay, I just
One of those.
I go and just stop by a abandoned building first, and then look at the I pour out what's in there into my pouch, and then throw the pouch on the floor.
Okay, whereabouts? You doing it more
So
towards
I'm
this
doing
area, or
more.
are you more towards this area?
I want to do it more toward this area
Okay,
in the
yeah,
in the
you head
dark
up
woods.
to near the woods. Okay, yeah, you pour out the contents. It's about 20 gold. You pour out into your in copper and silver and like jewelry, um, into your bag, and you just chuck it into the wood.
Yep. Okay. Now the jury.
It's 20 gold's worth of stuff, so you can just put 20 gold.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll
All right.
ride back to the people.
Roll a quick one more stealth check. Just
That is 16.
okay. Yep. You do that, and you ride back towards the house. All right. So yeah, you guys have been tidying up, and as Rilo hops off Ben Affleck and ties him up outside, he comes in, and actually the bottom floor of the inn is looking pretty good. It like mostly tidied. Like Zell has moved some of the chairs a bit more towards the entranceway and left the like. There's now a bit more space for where there would be like a small stage um, at the one side of the inn, and you know York is securing one of the like reattaching one of the doors because it was a bit rusty, and you see he's replaced a couple of pieces of the wood at the door to like strengthen it and stuff. So everything's looking pretty good, and it's like late afternoon on the first day. Anything else you guys want to get done?
I
Anything
want to
else?
talk to them about what I did so they know what's going on.
You could do that. The only other thing I was gonna say is that I did check to see how much it'll cost to send that stuff over to my mom.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's gonna cost you like a gold to send a message
Cool, not a problem.
to send a like electrical message. Well, it's basically lightning powered, but um, cool. So yeah, and you're sending basically just saying asking for some advice on the inn and just telling her roughly
Advice on
what's
the
going on.
end if she has any things that she want me to like display and or sell. If she got any ideas of how I could do like magical lights instead of lanterns. Um, so more like decorative stuff or things she might want to sell at that actual space.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sounds good.
I come back and I say, "Hey guys, so it's some things that I found out. I just want to tell you. Beatrice, are you still here?"
She's outside checking the.
No, she probably checked at this point and she headed back to the print. She had to finish getting the next day's newspaper ready before the morning.
We're
But
going
she
to
she
have.
she liked it. Obviously, she quite happy to move in there.
I have to tell Beatrice at 10 a.m. she got to be ready to move her stuff here because that's when they'll be there to pick up that stuff. I talked to Balmoral about the guy that was outside. He said that even if we have a bouncer, the bouncers won't really help us with this situation, that we need somebody high in power. So I sent a letter to Seamus to come and talk to us as soon as possible, whenever he can, either tomorrow or the next day, so that we can discuss this situation, and also so you can see our end. So hopefully we got some of it ready. I also talked to Balmoral about um, selling York's new design for the cloth, the Reinhardt weave, because we need to be making money come into us. And he said he'll be a secondary into the thing. So therefore, I did put your name in there. I made sure it was you, but I said it's our new invention. Um, Another thing is, he said if we need anything outside the city or outside the walls, that he may can get it in for us, like liquor wise, shisha wise. And tomorrow he'll bring in some of the flavors that he has so far, and we can work with him with getting those kind of contents into our establishment.
Oh, nice to know. Appreciate that, Rilo.
See, things like this keeps my hands tied and not so dirty. So these are the things that if y'all want me to be a good boy, you must engage and let me take control of some things.
I mean, we allowed you to do that with no hesitation.
I
Yeah.
might fuck up some things though.
Trying to stop you. Nobody tried to stop you.
Trying to do a lot of things, Rilo. I hope you can keep up with it later on. I hope you're writing all this down.
I'm hoping that you are fully engaged with your Reinhardt weave. So hopefully you're writing that down to keep tabs on that. I'm
Yeah, I didn't.
keeping
I didn't
tabs
realize
on.
we invented it. Either. You know,
Oh, well, I mean,
and that we were just going to go around selling it.
I decided to make an executive decision upon the group.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, you guys bed down for a constructive first day, and the next morning, it's like
Hold on, before
it
we bed down, I did tell Beatrice, right?
no, I mean you'd have to like make a pretty hefty trip out there to
Okay, then I'm gonna
still
wake up.
deal with it.
I'm gonna wake up real early and go there before they do. If I didn't go that night, I wanted to go that morning.
I mean you can go that night, that's fine.
No, I'll
Just
go
you
that
do your
morning.
thing. Okay.
Oh,
Give me one
York,
second.
would you
Actually.
mind getting? I mean, when we get the chance tomorrow morning,
Sure.
getting our clothes making guy, possibly put up some like maybe some uniforms for our employees.
How many uniforms do we need and what sizes?
We'll probably need about. We'll go for something like we'll go a little bit over. So how about like 10 sizes? Probably looking for. That's three.
We can actually wait on that, and he can come and
Oh,
size the people.
yeah, true. He could just come in and measure and see what we need.
But
They're
we
going to
do,
be here tomorrow morning.
but
All the
we
people that we hired.
we do need some of this stuff tomorrow morning. I need y'all to go get some of the cloth so we can show Balmoral, if possible, while I'm going to Beatrice and getting her ready to get her stuff picked up in the morning.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool.
So when do you want this guy to come by? Just let me know the time and date, and I'll let him know.
Just tell them to be here in the morning.
Next morning,
9 o'clock in
next
the morning.
morning.
9 o'clock. Got it.
Cool.
I will make my way over to him and leave him a note if he's not there.
Okay, sounds good. Let's just for easiness sake, Rilo, you also go and just let Beatrice know that evening.
Okay.
So that yeah, next morning, you guys wake up to a knocking on the front door.
All right. I'll go
It's
open.
like it's like eight,
Wait, real
like
quick, Simon.
7:30 a.m.
We all have our own room in this inn.
At
Oh,
the
wait,
moment.
wait. Friends, right? And his family would have been there.
Yeah, they turned up like later in the afternoon, and they've set up in two of the rooms upstairs.
Cool. And then we have a room each because there's only 6 rooms, right?
There's 5 rooms, but
Oh,
there's a
5
room
rooms.
downstairs too.
Okay. Did we have any issues with finding this ghost?
Nothing last night.
I don't think it exists.
Okay. Nope, just making sure.
Unless it's hidden in those mirrors. Maybe they're magical mirrors and it sleeps in there or something.
Believe it.
Let's not terrify York.
No, I didn't. I just wanted to make sure out of character.
Yep. No, I will let you know if stuff happens. Okay, so yeah, the next morning there's a it's a like overly loud knocking at your door, at like 7:30 in the morning.
I come downstairs in fancy robe.
I head downstairs in shorts with my chiseled chest out.
No, you got that big side piece. You don't want to show that, right?
Okay.
So
yeah, so you open up the front door.
Hello.
So yeah, you look out and Seamus is standing there, and he's like, "Well, you're going to make Seamus Gray wait out here for 10 minutes."
All right, hold on, and I open up the door.
This young man, and he like points, and there's like a little, like it's like a 16-year-old boy there as well, dressed in like a smart suit, has been waiting for 30 minutes. And so many people have been shocked to see that I have had to wait outside for so long. He's like looking around, overdoing everything.
I'm yelling over it. Thank you, Seamus. We appreciate everything you do for us.
Well, then let me come in, and you better have a drink for me. Ready.
I was already pouring one.
Hold on. While he's a little bit outside right there, I peek out, and just in case those guys are here, the mafia guys, I'm like, "Oh, Seamus, our good friend. It's nice of you to come by."
Of course, Zell. No, why would I not come by and see my great and long-time friends?
Yes, come in. We have much to talk about.
We all just played that up.
Because then he's like, "Oh, well, I haven't got long, but I would like that drink."
I'll bring the barrels that's downstairs. I don't even know what it is. I'll pour the drink of that.
He like smells. He's like,
BBW.
"Oh my god, what?"
Hold on.
Oh!
Is that too strong?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Does it taste
wait.
good? Hold on. Wait.
I don't know. I don't taste it.
Hold on.
Oh.
I use prestidigitation to make it taste good.
Oh no! Don't need any of that shit on here. This is fine. Drank worse than that.
Make it seem like just tea.
I drank basilisk piss once. That was the worst. Jesus.
I don't know why you would need to do that. Don't know why.
I don't even want to tell you.
Yeah,
Mr. Seamus, I would like to say one thing.
What?
One day I would like to sing on a stage with you.
Well, I actually wanted to come and have a look and see myself what you've done with the place, and it's looking all right. I would like to say it's not looking bad at all, and there's just a couple of days' work, it seems. So very good, and yeah, well. I mean, I would be happy to sing on this stage once you're up and running. Yeah.
Actually, not Rilo, but Zell. Yeah, Zell.
Yes.
Well, Rilo asked me. I'll sing with him any day. It's fine.
We only have room for 2 on stage, barely. It's not really a stage. It's kind of just
me and Rilo, we're only little. We're like one person. It's not too difficult.
It's true. I'm just letting you know.
What brings you by?
Oh,
it was completely unpromptu, and I have definitely not been requested to come here by anyone. I am coming to see my dearest friends, who, by the way, I am certain are going to give me a lifetime membership to this inn.
I mean, we don't
due
have
to their extreme love for me.
But maybe actually,
I don't want these shitty rooms. I just want to be able to come and get free drinks.
I was just about to say that. All right.
All right. Well,
what if we name a drink after you?
How about every third drink is free? Okay.
How about not? How about I protect you from the mafia?
Yeah.
and you give me free drinks. That's a lot better protection deal than they will offer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't that make you
Yes.
no better than the mafia?
No, that makes you
Does it?
better. That makes you better. So
I'd
we're
just
not-
like to
we're not-
remind you, I was a highwayman for most of my life. So
Can we make a deal though?
that was sure.
We'll give you drinks. You drinks.
Just I see. I didn't think of that just yet, but that is a good point. Yes, me drinks. I
Yes.
drink a lot though. Just letting you know.
That's fine. I'll pour him another glass of the other stuff downstairs.
So you could have just given this to those mafia assholes, and they'd probably kill all of them at once. But he just like knocks it back straight away. Anyway, if you don't mind, there's this young man here. He's been waiting quite patiently. I wasn't lying about that. He'd been here half an hour.
Oh, sorry. Hello. I thought you were okay. I thought you.
No. I
Props.
think he's one of what's his face's lot. I've got to look up on the map. He works for the Lord Alanon, don't you, young man? He's like, yes, I do.
Oh, works for Eleanor.
Yeah, I have a letter for you, sirs. And he bows and he hands you
I grab it and I hand it to Zell.
All right.
Yeah, so it's an envelope with stamped with the Alanon seal, like a stamp on it.
Can I give the boy a silver piece?
No, I can't take that. Thank you.
Why not?
It would be very disrespectful of me to take a tip whilst working important business for Lord Alanon.
Would you get in trouble?
Well, yes, but I also wouldn't do it. I have too much respect for the family myself.
Okay.
Rilo, wait, hold on, Mark.
Thank you, young man.
Is that the silver you took from the purse?
What you talking about?
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, I do sleight of hand, and when he's trying to walk away, I want to slip the silver in his
Oh,
pocket.
so dirty.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
You hand out
Just
money
said
like
he'll
it's
get in
goddamn
trouble.
candy, man.
He takes money like it's candy.
I
too.
know. Robin Hood.
30.
God,
19 plus 11.
Holy shit. Yeah, he definitely doesn't notice.
Oh man.
All right. I'll open up the letter and read it.
Okay, the letter reads: Dearest Tempest Cadre, my beautiful daughter is finally returning to us in a few days. We are obviously going to celebrate her return by hosting a grand ball at the Greymire Ballroom. We would like to extend this official invitation to the four of you as VIP guests to join us in welcoming her return. The ball will be held in 1 week from now, on the spring solstice. Please present this letter upon entry. Sincerely, Salzal.
Perfect. We got an invitation to the celebration for his daughter returning.
Great. Tell him we'll go. Easy. Let us know what day we'll have our new linens. We could actually have proper suits made.
Well, it has all the dates and all the information. We just need to present this at the entrance, and we're good to go.
Oh,
Excuse me, I will also relay your acceptance to my lord, if that is okay
Tell
with you all.
him we're really grateful for this, and tell him thank you.
Thank you very much. And he bows and backs out, bows way too many times, and then scurries off out the door.
Seamus,
Yeah.
this guy, the puppet master.
Oh, this serial killer they're saying about, right?
Yeah, so the ladies that died, have y'all heard anything new about them? Any information? I know it's not right for me to ask you this question. I just want to
No, it's fine. I mean, obviously, you could be the serial killer, but I could tell you that the latest body was found floating in the water under Spire Bridge. Was a young lady from the bathhouse, actually, unfortunately. I believe she lived around that area. That's all I know, honestly. I don't really deal a lot in the... that's more Phineas's thing. Don't really. He's a very capable young man. So I
Yeah.
leave that to him. But that's what I know about it. I know there've been a lot of investigation in that area. The everyone obviously is suspecting he's somewhere in the Whisper Hovels, but it's a very difficult area to navigate.
Can I ask one last question about that?
Of course, you can. You can ask multiple questions if you want. The 1, 2 doesn't really bother me that much.
The bodies that were found, are y'all sure that's their bodies? Like somebody cut into it, it's a
Yeah.
body.
Well, the ones that we had been looking at in the estate are definitely bodies. Yep, they cut into them, organs. It was pretty disgusting from what I have heard. And this newest one, don't know yet. They're investigating. Probably have found out, but I don't know. I'm not really part of that. Not really
Okay.
getting that kind of information. But the first 3 that they found definitely were people's bodies.
Yeah, I heard about the clay. The only reason I asked that was because I was thinking that the person that's the puppet master probably was stealing the bodies, keeping them for himself or herself, and just making clay type bodies. In like,
Possible,
yeah,
possible. I mean, there's a number of magics out there that you can animate clay, but it seems to be that the detail that this person, we don't even know who it is, the detail that they're able to build is far beyond that of a typical like golem or creature of that sort, which is what I think is so unnerving for people. They literally, people have said that they spoke to the victims like after they were dead. So, which is why they're calling him the puppet master in it. So, yeah, it's pretty spooky. It's pretty spooky, I gotta say. But I've got a lot of faith in the city guard and the detective agency here. I'm sure they will get to the bottom of it sooner or later. Hopefully
okay.
sooner.
Oh, also, Seamus, we'll actually be opening up in a couple days. Will you be by for the grand opening?
I most certainly will be. Got to be able to get my free drinks somehow. I've got to make sure that people see the Seamus was the first official member of the what are you calling this place?
The Tempest Keep.
Tempest Keep. I like it. Like it. Are you trying to just keep the T and the C, right? So it's T and a K.
Well, it's a K
Like,
actually. That way,
Yeah, it's actually a K.
the people know the difference between TK is the place, TC is us.
Good.
You know.
It's good branding. Good branding. Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, do you mind if I bring a few people over with me? Just a few friends.
That's fine if they pay for their drinks. Your drink is free.
Understood.
Yeah. Bring as many people as you can.
Well, I won't bring too many. I mean, I'm going to just bring actual friends. You know, when you're a member of the council like I am, sometimes you get a lot of what I would call fake ass friends. So I'm going to just bring my actual friends, which is maybe only like 4 or 5 people.
Works.
So.
All right. From there, yes. We're just gonna be cleaning up for the rest of the day. Definitely think about your opening act. You and Zell can have a great time.
Oh, I'm performing?
Oh yeah, man. To be amazing to have.
Well, I mean,
And if
there's a
you
charge
want
for performance. You know, like I would say, what are they giving
Best
me?
pals.
It's 5 gold at the Scholar's Nook, but I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you for 3 gold if as it's your opening night. But I'm sure you'll make plenty from me being here. Just letting you know. Just
Yeah, let's do that. I give
And
him
a
3.
payment up front, please.
I give him
I
3.
Oh, okay, see.
All right. Very
I
well. I will
gave
be
him I
here.
gave him 2 more. Go.
I'll always take more gold. Thank you very much.
You said 5. I don't want to cheat you out of that. I will give you 5. I know you give us a discount, but I respect you.
Just let everybody know you'll be here. And so that's what it's already been 1 day, right, or 2 days. So it's 5 more days.
No, it would be like 2 more days.
Oh, 2 more days till we open.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Till you open, yeah. But if you want to do 5 more days, you can open on the exact day that you would need to be going to this ball if you want to.
No, we want to open up
the smartest
first,
idea.
right? That's what's happening.
I assume so.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get the time frame. Yeah. 2 more days, so we'll see you here.
Fellas,
Cool.
we need to talk about I guess you can say like what's our like.
By the way, before I go, do keep an eye out for these trench coat fellas.
What do you expect us to do?
Just be aware that they are a real thing. They're somewhat of the underbelly of this city, and to some extent, their veins run quite deep. So be careful. Don't just go off willy nilly. They're not your common thugs. You can't just start killing them off.
The trench coat mafia. That's what they go by.
That's what people call them. Yeah, a lot of them wear this green trench coat. Very easy to spot, and those stupid hats. So I would say, generally speaking, people don't wear those hats in town unless they uh, are trying to get their attention or they are one of them. Trench coats, I mean, a lot of people wear trench coats around here, so it's a bit more difficult to spot. But the green color is kind of like I think you saw one of them. It's like a dark green. Pretty common. It's also the color of most of the workers of the docks. Obviously, myself and the council are fully aware that that is a very obvious connection, but they provide the city with some benefits as well. So, just so you're aware, just be careful with them. Try not to rile them up the wrong way. We're not always going to be able to come and help you. Though I don't like to see that they're already trying to shake down some poor little inn in town. So happy to come and help in that sense. And hopefully my patronage will at least help you keep them away from the inn itself. That does not mean that they cannot get to in other ways. So please try not to piss them off.
Understood.
Very well. Have a great day, boys. And I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yes, sir. See you in a couple of days.
Take care.
Yep,
See you later. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Seamus heads out, jingling 5 gold.
Did anybody talk about the food place? Talk to the food place next door?
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to him. We can all go talk to him if you want. But I was gonna ask, what are we gonna do for? I guess you could say the hours, especially for like shifts for the waitresses. Because now that I think about it, we only got 3, and if we're gonna have some in the morning, we're gonna need some toward the later that day. So possibly another 3.
No, you only need one person during the day. Not too many people come through during that time.
Yeah, but I mean, what if we're just that type of place where people are just in here?
We have to call someone in, or we still have the kid's dad and the kid basically. The daughters are going to
Maybe
just
they
be
can help out. Yeah. So we could probably have the ladies come in toward the evening.
correct.
Okay.
So we have to be careful about how much we spend. We haven't opened up yet. We don't know how things are going to run. We want to dump all our money into staff right away. I mean, we have a bouncer. We have 2 bouncers. We have
Yes.
3
We
people
need to
being a waitress. We have 2 other people that can flex. We have 1 person doing hookah. All of us is still staff. You know, we're pretty good.
I think we still need to find a bartender. We need to find a way to get our hands on some alcohol. Oh, well, you talked to Lord Balmore about that.
Correct. He should be bringing things in if we have 2 more days. So I hope he brings everything tomorrow.
All right. So, y'all want to head over to the meat shop?
New what?
Yes.
The butcher shop.
Oh yes. Also, let's go ahead and send invites to Phineas and Braille.
Brian.
Brile. Oh my God. Yeah. And Brile.
For the day we open, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody
All
else?
right. Oh yeah, you already picked up the cloth this morning. Okay, that's good. 10 o'clock. I have to be back here. I know the butcher shop is right across the street, but we need to be back here for Beatrice and help her set up. And then our people are supposed to be coming around 9, so we need to get back here around 9.
How about
to
you
meet
and York help Beatrice? Me and Zell talk to the restaurant.
I agree. So me and York will stay here.
Wait, don't you have to help
Yorkie,
her
old
bring
boy,
her stuff?
Yes.
you're a sexy young man, Yorkie.
Rilo. Yeah, what's
The Rilla.
Gorillo.
You're a sexy young man.
Thank you.
Your girlfriend will be coming soon.
My what? Uh,
I'm trying to set y'all up.
I don't like being set up. You know. Is this like a trap or something?
Oh, it's a
Just like,
foot trap.
ah!
It involves thunder thighs.
Done
What is
that.
what is thunder thighs?
Oh, you young cats know nothing these days.
Rella, we're the same age.
I know. I know that's
Yes, I think I can say that. You young cats don't know anything.
All right.
All right.
So yeah,
Yes,
you
sir,
you
you know.
guys you guys head out. It's like super early morning, and the butcher is actually there's a man receiving like big delivery cart full of like a couple of like whole cows basically that are being dropped off into his like abattoir at the back. And it's yeah like a very like a very tall large like he's probably like what do you call it
It's Caius.
he's like a yeah he is a Goliath. He's a Goliath. Like shaved head, like covered like head to toe in tattoos, like completely covered in tattoos. Probably in like his mid 50s. Like he's got a graying beard around his face. And he's instructing people to drop these cows, and he's just hefting like whole cows into the back of the place.
All right, let's head over these two.
Yep.
Yes. As you walk up, he's like, "Hello."
Oh, hey, how you doing? My name's Zell. This is my friend Listo, and
Hello.
you are, sir.
Robert.
Well, nice to meet you, Robert. I
Good
don't
to
know
meet
if
you too. You bought the place across the street.
Yes, sir. We're actually opening it up as an inn called the Tippis Keep.
Good to see. Good to see it's still gonna be an inn. I remember the place opening up. What? 30 years ago now. 30 years ago, and I was still working for me dad. This place. So good to see it come back and got some good owners.
Thank you.
Yes, we actually came over here to discuss with you possibly a business opportunity for you to provide us with the meat you sell here at the butcher.
Well, I was expecting this call. Well, certainly I would like to very much so. Very much so. Looking for good business. I actually supply already what's it that there Scholar's Nook. I supply that and a little bit to the bathhouse as well, but only bacon to there. Yeah, I mean I would be quite happy to. What sort of food are you looking for? I have honestly some of the best meat in the town, but I would obviously say that, wouldn't I?
Do you only sell meat, or do you also prepare?
I mean, basic preparation we can do. Yep. I prefer to do basics. None of the fancy stuff. None of the fancy
Well,
stuff.
we're possibly looking for. We haven't really like came up with exactly what we're going to be like preparing inside of food wise, but I know possibly most likely steak,
What is steak, bacon,
bacon,
any type of beef that we could use?
Basics. Yep. Got that. Got the bacon. Got steak as well. We could do bacon of. We could do turkey bacon. We could do pork. Obviously bacon. We do like a.
Definitely pork sandwiches. Like pork
Well, I
sandwiches,
mean, I'll provide
bacon
the pork. You
sandwiches.
have to make the sandwiches.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. So what we'll be having. So yes, the pork. So pork, brisket, steak, and
steak,
bacon.
beef, bacon,
Pork, beef, bacon. Gotcha. Well, bacon.
chicken. You got chicken? Chicken.
Well, sometimes we have it, and sometimes I don't really like dealing with the little stuff. But we can bring in chicken if you need it. Eggs, obviously milk as well. We'll provide you any of that stuff. But yeah, we could bring that by, and I mean, best thing to do. I mean, really, you're so close. You can probably just come pick it up when you need it, beginning of the week,
Correct.
middle of the week, and we'll get to know what you like, and we'll make sure we put it aside for you.
Thank you very much. And then I go to reach out, shake his hand.
Oh yeah, he's got like a bloody hand, but he just like
Coronavirus.
grabs
I
your
know.
hand and he like
And-
shakes it. He's
and
got
it's-
like a huge meaty hand.
And in my hand, I had a gold for him.
He takes it. He's like, very good. You don't need to do it though. Don't need to do it with neighbors. Neighbors don't pay each other off. We will look after each other.
It's more out of good faith, but thank you.
Yes, we will definitely look after each other. I look forward to our friendship, Robert.
Very good. Very good. Let me know if you're going to be doing any fights around here. I like to keep my hand in, give a bit of a fight every now and again. So if you need anyone to come by, have a good, punch up. I'm your man.
We might know someone.
Oh,
I like it. I like it. Great.
We'll definitely.
I don't think there's a lot of space here for it, but there's well, if you're ever up at the Traveller or the Bathhouse, they have a pit. Do some fights up there too. When are needed, once or twice a year, it's quite a lot of fun. No, not as many people want to fight me anymore, sadly, but except them soldier types, but I don't really want to fight them. They fight dirty.
Understood.
Yeah. So, Robert, we'll probably be back by here a little bit later. We got to take care of some business, and then we're gonna go and acquire hopefully our chefs today, and then we can find out exactly what we may need you to order for us.
Very well, very well. A chef you need, my son's not too bad. He's a little green around the gills, but he's been learning. I'll let him know to stop by.
Actually, that'll be great. We need
Yes,
somebody.
yes, we'll definitely be. What's your son's name, Robert?
His name is. Let me re-roll this random generator.
What was the butcher name?
Robert.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. His name's Pra.
Para.
Yeah. Yeah, name's Pra. He's a little scrawny for Goliath like me, but they gets that from his mother, I guess. Yeah, I'll send Pra over. He's yeah, it's not bad. He's mostly he's good with meat. Obviously, he's had a lot of good meat to work with, but he's actually doing a fair amount of work on your basic vegetables, stuff like that. He's like he's quite excited about his son. He's quite proud of him. But yeah, he talks to you about like a bunch of dishes that he's like these fancy dishes he's been
Can
learning
I
about. Like he just
inside check him to see how good he might be? Like if he's just overly boasting. I mean, I'm assuming it'll be a yes anyway because it's his son.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go ahead and inside check.
17.
I mean, he believes it's really good. So
Works for us. Well, thank you, sir. We'll definitely talk to him and see what we could do.
well, good. I'll send him over. I'll send him over later on. What sort of time? Like a couple hours?
Yes, we'll be there, ready. Still just cleaning up right now.
Good. Very good. Well, see you soon.
Thank you.
All right. What else do you guys want to do? Or are you just gonna wait till people start turning up?
Well, I thought Rilo and them was doing stuff.
Yeah.
We just need to go pick up the clothes before people get there. So pick up. We're going. Wait, no, ain't he supposed to be coming to us?
He was
Yeah.
gonna deliver to you.
Yeah. So never mind. Nothing. We're cleaning up. I'm getting the hookah room ready, so I'm upstairs trying to get that ready. But I really want to wait until the guy get there to help me set up to see how he wants to feel and he likes to feel, because I want me and him to work together.
Yeah. So a couple hours later, actually, Friends' father. I can't even remember what I called the guy. Friends' father has like cooked up a basic breakfast for everybody. So you guys have like a breakfast and a pretty like raw, not particularly nice coffee that you guys are.
His father's name was Randall.
There you go, Randall. Yeah, you're sitting around just discussing and people start to like knock on the door and come in. So like first two people to arrive is George and Brianna. Clearly friends of some sort. So they pop in. George does a deep bow. He's wearing like quite smart clothes. Brianna's got like a studded leather armor on. That's her like casual wear. But yeah, like just as like incredibly beautiful woman, like super beautiful, but like towers over almost everybody. She's super tall. Super
I
like
nudge
strong.
York. I nudge York when she come in. There she is. There she is.
Then
Where?
yeah, like about 15, 20 minutes later, the three girls turn up. They introduce themselves as Zella,
Really?
Zella, Varea, and Osiel.
And what?
Auciell. Osiel.
So
Orcel. Let's see. Yeah,
You
Zella,
said
Varea, and
AU
Osiel.
what?
Cill.
Oh, okay.
Osiel.
Okay. Zella and you said Brea?
Varea and
Varea.
Osiel. Zella is also a wood elf. Varea is human, and Osiel is a half elf. They're all like 22 years old ish. They're all quite attractive people. You can see that
Elves in the
they were
host?
picked by specific, and they have two of them are elven blood, so obviously they're attractive. Then a bit like literally like 20 minutes or so later, I just scroll up to the top of this. 20 minutes or so later, Ejasar comes with like a big backpack filled with like silks and the materials that he's been weaving. And he comes, he's morning's very busy here today. Hello, I set up over here. And he like points to like as far away from everybody else as physically possible. And like starts to like unwrap. But you see like he's already worked out like a bunch of tablecloths that have like the TK logo on them. And he's like, this is a test piece I put on table, yes. And he like puts it out. He's like, it feels strong. I put more wool this for a strong table, and then for sheets more cotton for soft.
Thank you.
Thank you. And he just like walks off to the side of the room, like uncomfortably. And then Brile turns up and he's like, well, I heard there was something going on today and I had to come and see it. Do you mind if I just a fly on the wall?
Okay.
No,
all
you're
right.
fine. Come in. We may need your assistance anyway because we're opening up in the next 2 days, and I would like for you to see what we have, our hours, and help us see if we need more people to help with like setting up or help with being waiters, waitress, or do we need more people?
Very well.
What do you feel?
I can do this for you. Yes. And just I'd have one. Do you mind just stepping to the side for 1 minute,
Okay.
Rallo?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Rilo. Okay.
I had heard from a friend of mine that you have like a membership or something that, and I was maybe hoping that I thought it'd been helpful for you all. I would be quite happy to become a member if that would be of interest. I heard it's very exclusive, so I understand if that wouldn't be okay. But I would quite like to, if that's okay. And if there is a small fee, I would obviously be quite happy to pay it for membership. But if that is something you are thinking about, anyway, and also if you do have any trade needed here, then I would like if you could consider myself as a resource for trade if needed for the inn itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the membership, we all are going to talk about that membership in just a moment. And we see you as a person that is giving and has helped in many ways. And we will not shy away from trying to get you into the membership. We as a group will talk about this because we do appreciate what you have done. And we would like for you to be in this membership, though we all have to talk about it first. I can't just say yes
I
until they
understand.
do
I
it.
understand. I understand.
Who
But
are you talking
just
to again? What's the guy?
Brian.
Really?
Oh, Brian, we haven't.
Yeah. Yes.
We haven't really looked, but do you think you can provide us with some chefs and a bartender, or any people of interest that you could send our way for us to talk to?
We might have a chef. We definitely need a bartender.
We need more than one chef.
I
We'll
will.
need more than one chef. We'll need
That's
more
true.
than.
I will ask around. Yes, I will ask around. I don't know not too many people that maybe children of friends would may be interested. My friends are all a little older, as I'm sure you're aware. But they all have young children and sons and daughters who would be maybe interested. So I will pass the information out at the Nook for you all whenever. And like as he's talking, you hear Ryle, and as Balmoral walks in through the door, and he's like, "Oh, old man Bryle, how's it going, Bryle? How are you doing?" Bryle's like, "Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you, Balmoral. Just here to speak with my friends and see how things are going." Balmoral's like, "Oh well, very good, very good. Well, I've brought all of the goods that you all asked for, and some extra little tidbits. Should I set it all out on the table for you all? Oh, and by the way, this is Danae Lepoix here, a friend of mine, and a little gnome walks in behind him, and
What's
she's
her
like,
name?
Danae Lepoix,
You want to spell that last one?
LE''Pour.
Alrighty. La
Lepoix. She walks in and she's like, well, and she like walks up to the sheets, and she's like, I would say this is 82% wool and what is there something in here? Who made this? Who made this fabric?
This man over here, with the help of this one, so I point at the guy and York. These two.
Well, not what I expected to see, but come, everyone! I'd like to have a look at you. Come and show me these cloth, this Reinhardt weave that I've been told about, and I must see it. I must
Here,
see it because
Uh,
if it is to be transported on Lepoix's transportation and tray, then we must check for quality, assurance, make sure that this was not a stolen recipe from somewhere else. And I'm very interested, though. It is very nice. Come this way, young Master York. Is it?
he has the cloth, but I just worked with him on it.
He's
He's
just
the real.
modest, ma'am. Don't worry.
Well, modesty is a virtue. It's a virtue, but not in my world. So, young man, tell me, what made you think of this
I try to
fantastic
I try to lead
combination?
her. I was like, well, won't you talk to both of them at the same time? And I lead her and York and to the guy in the back, kind of sitting there. Is
It
Jasar?
just, uh,
Hey,
it just
Jasar.
sounds like I make the cloth. He's like, oh no.
Oh no.
Look, ma'am, this is very, very well. He's a very great, master of weaving, cloth and fabrics. So,
It's a clothier is
yeah,
the term.
yes. Um,
It just sounds like this, she says.
I don't look. He's very great at what he does. Okay, he's not the salesman, but that's not his job. That's not what he's looking for. If this could work with you and your reach, be amazing.
Have you not heard of Lepois?
I definitely have. I would assume so.
Okay, roll a history check
Wow.
I would
to
assume
decide if you're bullshitting or not.
19. 19. I would know her. I would assume.
So yeah, you've definitely heard of Lepois. It is definitely like one of the like premium clothing companies in all of Argon. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm like, of
They're
course.
a little bit out there. They've been in trouble a few times from like using like ingredients they probably shouldn't have. But other than that, like they push the boundaries, let's say.
So of course, I've heard of you. Why wouldn't I? Coming from the bazaar, and
Oh, the bazaar, very nice. Very nice. The bazaar is one of the better places. Not sort of upper class as Argon is. I prefer to be here in the upper class areas where there's the parties, the
did a
ball game.
nice eye roll. I'm like, yeah, well, of course we know about you, but this is something that you have not had before, and this is something that will add to your great attire, and all your different sales across
Comfort.
Argon and more.
What? What did you say, Master York?
And comfort.
Comfort.
Yes.
Comfort is for the weak.
Comfort is. For
It is
those
fashion first, comfort second.
Ma'am,
but
I'm
see,
very comfortable, and I like show my
Well,
whole robe
we
out. I mean, his whole suit and stuff. And look,
Because this is a bit last season. What you're wearing there.
we can give both comfort and fashion.
exactly.
You are stuck with fashion right now, and we're trying to give you both comfort and fashion. If we combine
told-
our comfort with the new fashion, then therefore our fabric will make you the best.
So whose fabric is this exactly? Because this man here, what is his name?
York.
Man. What is your man? Man.
This is York.
No,
is she
not
pointing
him.
at me or
This
the
man
other
in the corner.
Edgesar.
It just sounds like
Edgesar.
Edgesar. My name is Edgesar. And she said, you made this, right? I make
With the
it.
help of York, yes.
Yes.
I make it. And she's like, well, it is your design. It is your hand that makes it. It's your fashion. Are you affiliated with these men? Would you like to come work for me? He's like, I just make it. I just make it. Help me.
I walk up. I am the manager of him and his wares. So if you want to talk business,
roll a freaking bullshit test. Whatever
oh, no,
thingy.
deception test. Oh, my
Deception.
God.
Oh.
So,
God
man,
dang.
I cut this off. I say, hold on.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, order.
Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that this is an interesting cloth. I would like to take some samples with me, and I will take them back to my workshops, and we will deconstruct this and find out if it is something we would like to purchase. If it is, then obviously I will be working through Mr. Balmoral here as a trusted supplier of mine. Where and how he gets it from, I don't care.
That's
but
fine. We would like to give that to you after you sign this NDA non-compete clause.
I don't know what that is. I'm
Um,
not signing anything.
excuse me, ma'am. You're a very known um, person within this space in the market of attire, and we cannot allow you to take the fabric to analyze it for you to reproduce.
Well,
Um,
how am I supposed to decide if it is good or not?
we will sign a mutual clause
With who?
with us and you.
But this is not your fabric.
I will have him sign
Yeah,
it
but
and you sign it. How about that?
I just was like, she can take. I don't care.
No, Angel Star, stop it. Stop.
What?
No, we're in this together. We're gonna make you big superstar. She's gonna take all the credit. We're in this together.
I don't want credit.
Okay, I'll
I'm
take the
looking
credit. I'll pay you really well. Okay.
This
You want money?
Reinhardt we would be
I
nice.
just want to make it clothes.
We
Yeah,
got you.
we're gonna
we got
make
you, we got
fabulous
you.
clothes.
So I go to a piece of
It's like,
paper and I start writing a pretty much you and I take this and recreate blah blah. You know, legal document as best of my abilities. Write it what?
roll as it's law. Roll a deception check.
A deception.
Another one.
Why a deception?
There's no fucking law that you can't do this in this entire city. So
Yeah.
or world. So
So I just jump in the middle and say, ma'am, we're going to trust that you will work with us with this fabric. Here is a piece of the fabric. I give her a small piece of the fabric. Here's a piece of the fabric. Um, and we would like your honesty with Balmoral and us to go through fairly, please, ma'am. So here's a piece of the fabric. Balmoral will work through us, and we'll work through Edgestar.
I figured there was
Oh.
business stuff back then, but okay.
So we appreciate you.
I mean, your thing is, hey, if we see that you've stolen this, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's back
That's
then.
probably
That's how
more
it is.
like it.
Yeah.
Then you better sleep not lightly at night. That's the...
Fair.
And we trust that you will not do anything wrong, right?
Well, the name Le Poire is synonymous with respect and culture. I would never tarnish my name, my business, by such underhand strategies. We would pay obviously well for everything we acquire, create, work with, and sell. Though we would like to make garments, obviously, with this. I am feeling the lords and ladies at Greyspire would be very interested of this mixture, and I would think we would sell it there most likely. So, feel free to give me whatever fabric is needed. And Balmoral's like, it's okay, everyone. We will be fine. I've done business with her for many years now. So please just
Of course,
hand
of
over what
course.
is needed,
Doing it properly. That's
and we'll manage this for you.
we
Yes,
hand
and
over
I
some.
appreciate you for coming all this way, ma'am. Thank you. Here's some fabric for you, and let's work as a business.
Very well. And she takes it and just storms out of the building, like really fast.
Listen,
The door, like,
Grab right.
Balmoral's like,
I push
Listen.
Rilo back a little bit.
listen.
okay,
I have a
Rilo.
short
It's
temper.
okay,
I'm
Rilo.
a short guy,
okay,
so
Rilo.
I'm trying my best as a businessman
Walk
to
down
keep
already.
my temper at a low.
Rilo, this is why I was getting frustrated. Okay, it'll be okay.
Edge a star.
yes.
I do really appreciate you for making this for us,
We all
but do not willy-nilly throw what you have away. You have talent. You are amazing at what you do. Do
Thank
not
you.
let people use you for free. Yes, you want to make good fabric. That's good. That makes you a good person. That makes you good at what you do. But if you ever in your life not get your money for what you worth, I will have to come across your head. I know I'm small. I know I'm weak, but I will. Okay?
I don't know why you attack me. I make a
Because
cloth.
Hold on. Hey, just sorry. Look. So, in this case, we all want you to see you do better. All right, you're doing very great. We want you
I
to
have
live.
10 gold for this. It's
Yep,
good.
you can have
Yes.
10, 100, 500 platinum. Okay, we're trying to get you there. If you listen to us,
I don't know what
you
to
want it
do with
all.
this money.
All the money,
500
car, socks, and
platinums.
draws. You want it all. All right, that's all I'm saying.
I don't want this. I want them.
You want
I
this?
go home now.
You want
Okay.
this for you? You want
No,
this
no,
for
no,
your
not yet,
wife?
Star.
You want this for
Oh,
your kids?
okay.
Okay.
Okay, here is another gold. I want you to be here because we need to size everybody that we have now, and we need to make clothes for them. If you are willing to do that,
I do this, and
okay.
I go home.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Because I know you feel uncomfortable right now,
This
and
is many people.
yes, sir. So, would you like us to send our people one at a time to you so you won't feel overwhelmed?
Yes.
And do you want to go upstairs to the
Hold on,
hookah room where
sir.
we are?
Sir, you can go
No, this is
by
fine.
yourself.
I do here.
We will send you everybody's measurements. I'll do that.
Do you know how to measure for clothes?
I would assume my character would know that with all the fancy
Well,
clothes.
why would your character know that?
Because he's with family who gets tailored work done all the time for their family. I would assume, right? He's at the bazaar. All his clothes are
Roll
custom
a
made.
intelligence check.
Sure.
He is smart.
Wow. Wow. Well, you just take the tape and move it around, right?
He's like, I do it. I do it. He like quickly takes the tape off you. I do it. Send one at a time. Thank you. He like walks over to his corner
I
again. He
rolled a
like
damn two,
starts
y'all.
like cutting fabric. So yeah, you send people
Way
over
to go,
time.
Tuesday.
Yeah, you send people over time to Edgesar who is measuring people for uniforms, basically. Cool.
Oh, Rilo, I have something very important to tell you.
Yes.
Our employees are off limits.
So, I am in my business form. I am not touching an employee
Yes.
yet.
Oh, no, you will not touch any of the employees.
But what if they come to me? Like,
They will not come to you. And if they do come to you, you let them know that y'all have a business relationship.
business can be
I
many
know,
things.
I know you've never heard of self-control, but
Yeah, we own a business. We have to.
Business can be many things.
no, there will be no business like that
I would have to agree with
within
Tails.
within our employees.
Well, I hope Harriet gets here.
All right, you can always go pick you up a floozy from the bathhouse.
After I heard what I heard about the bathhouse, I'm kind of having questions about the bathhouse.
That's surprising coming from you.
Like, I don't mind going to peep because you know how I am. I'm a pimping time.
Actually, we haven't been by the bathhouse. Why don't we go?
We should go, but I want to make some more money first. So I want to make sure we're fine. We have what we need. We need to talk to Balmoral over here. Make sure we can order some of the ingredients that we need for 2 days before we open.
Well, we
Which
need the alcohol and all of that. The reason being why we need to find our chef because we need to come up with a menu so I can tell Robert. That's the butcher's name across the road of what ingredients we'll be needing to cook.
okay. Well, once we get all this done today, tomorrow, before the before our stuff happens, I would like to go celebrate at the bathhouse because we'll be almost done with everything. But today, I'm sorry, I'm busy, business minded. So
Cool. So yeah, the group of you, sit down around the sort of like table and with the staff all around, and you start to discuss. You've got the three girls who are your current waitresses. You've got your hookah chef waiter. You have your you've got Brianna, who is sort of working security as well, support. Balmoral is still there, laying out the stuff. Ferenz is there with his father. The two girls are currently upstairs cleaning at the moment. That he's making them do chores pretty much before they're allowed to go outside. There's the tall red tiefling with the silver eyes. There's also who else is there? Yeah, that's it at the moment. What do you guys want to discuss?
With the guy, Robert, I just want to discuss how he would like the hookah set up upstairs and design for that. And if he can get the hookahs within the 2 days. And other than that, when the girls are getting measured, well, one of them, I know because one of them gonna stop me. I try to run over there and measure her thigh. Let me help you. Let me help you.
Just drag them
So
along.
that's basically it that Rilo is doing.
Okay.
Okay, actually, gentlemen, we need to discuss how we're going to be paying all of them. Okay, the waitresses, I told them 6 copper pieces a day. So between those 3, we're looking at what? That's 18 copper pieces. What are we going to be doing with paying George or Brianna, and are we going to pay
Is
friends?
everyone the same? We just pay everybody the same 6.
6.
No, we can't because we told Robert we'll pay him 15, and we told Robert is the guy who's helping me with hookah. He's basically managing
That's
the hookah.
George.
George is the hookah guy, and
Oh,
Robert
yeah,
is the butcher.
that's what I meant. Okay, yeah, George.
Hold
So
on.
George,
You can go.
We gotta pay 15, and then the bouncer we have to pay 8. Remember?
no, it was the other way around.
Oh,
Bouncer is 15.
yeah, bouncer is 15,
Okay.
and then George
I'm
is 8.
putting all this information in. Just give me a second. So,
So
okay, are we gonna pay Randall, Friends, Avril, and Lillian?
Yeah, we're gonna pay them 6 copper.
6.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you set that as the base when you told the waitress that that's what they're gonna have. I would have set
well,
theirs at 5.
Ferenz is like I won't be able to work all the time. I want to be training.
Yep.
So I can help out. I'm happy to do so, but I'm gonna be hopefully gone a fair amount of time. But I don't need pay. I'll just help for
Okay.
my board.
Okay.
Same for my.
So right now, our
My dad doesn't
employees
need that.
are the 3 waitresses: George, Brianna, Randall, Avril, and Lillian. So then we gotta wait for our chefs and our bartender.
I would say, Ryla, while you're looking around, you've had this strange feeling the whole time. You're like, 2 seconds later, you're like, why is there a tall red tiefling with silver eyes in this room? Because that is not one of the people.
Yeah, I was thinking that
It's a
too.
person just sitting back there, just.
So I
listening.
walk up to the tiefling. How are you doing?
Oh, hello there.
How have you been?
Well, I heard you need a bartender, so I thought
Uh,
I'd just stop by.
make me a drink real quick.
What would you like?
Surprise me.
Wait, quick question. So this person just walks in randomly?
He's been sitting there for like 10 minutes listening to you guys talk. I even told you he was there.
Yeah, he said he was there. He said he was there.
No one noticed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I walked.
Surprise me.
At some point, a tall
Okay.
tiefling man with silver, like completely silver eyes, just walked in. Nobody noticed, and he just sat down with the group. And I even read through all the people and
Yeah, he
included
did.
the
He did.
tiefling.
He did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, I know
Shut-
it's funny. It's even better for the point. He's like, "Oh well, you're an ale drinker, or you prefer something a bit stronger?"
Give me L for right now. I need to, still walk around today and do some work.
Well, Rilo,
Right.
you can't really do much with L. If you're gonna actually get something mixed,
Oh,
it's gonna be
whoa!
liquor.
What do you mean you can't really do much with ale?
Well, it's usually already pre-made, right?
It might be, but you can always spice it up a bit. Do you have any blackberries?
Yeah, here you go.
Very well. And he like
Out of
takes
Rilo's
the
ass.
takes he pours like an ale out of one of the bottles. He's like, not bad, not bad. Pours it in the into like a glass. He takes the blackberries and he like holds them in his hand and he just pours out juice. Like, and then he just does this. His hands are completely clean. And then he pours the ale into the blackberries. And he just goes, and the glass like frosts up. And then he hands it back to you, and he's like,
Do
"Tell
I
me what you
notice
think."
any magic?
Roll an Arcana check.
I drink it.
So in
Ooh.
England, we call it a snake bite. It's basically blackberry and ale, and it's like a sweet, like super sweet tart ale. It's really good.
A wasted
Okay.
natural 20.
Oh, there's a whole fuck ton of magic, but
Yeah.
he's using very little, but it's like effortless. Like, and he's doing it all with like a flair that you're just like, damn,
I
this guy
throw
knows how to
down. I throw
entertain.
down a glass. Sold.
Fair
So,
enough.
Okay, before we do that, Listo Rilo, step me over here a little bit to the side.
Okay.
Okay, hold on one
one
second.
moment, sir. What is your name again? Sorry, Tieflin, sir?
Again, I haven't told you it the first time.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
But the name's Gennaro Maguire. He does like an overly like exaggerated bow.
Gennaro.
Maguire.
Okay.
And yeah, he's tall. He's about 6 foot tall. He has like blood red skin. He has two like black curled horns that curl over the top of his head. Like shock white hair and like just completely silver eyes, like just like glazed over almost.
Okay.
you're a handsome young man.
And then I go. All
He
right.
like
We'll be
he
we'll
winks
be
at
right
you.
back and go to Zell. Yes, Zell. What seems to be the issue?
Okay, not too much of an issue. I just wanted to let y'all know that this guy kind of came out of nowhere. No one saw him come in, and it's just strange how I guess under the radar he is. Let's make sure that he doesn't have a spider tattoo.
Okay. I go up to him. I say,
No, I was leaving for Gennaro, right?
Yes.
Who told you to come here, by the way? Or who referred
No
you?
one told me. I was strolling by and I thought maybe they need a barman. Turns out you do.
Insight check. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Feel like it's full of shit. Nah, I needed that natural 20. Of course. All right. Well, that kind of makes sense to me. I got a natural 1.
I just it's his sleeves rolled up.
So he's wearing like a plain white shirt, like unbuttoned to like the middle of his chest. He's got like a couple of like chains with symbols on, and his sleeves are like half rolled.
Okay. So I just look to see if I see any, like I'm trying to just while I'm talking to him, saying I like his drink. What made you think of this drink? I'm just looking at him and trying to see if he has any tattoos that I can see that seem like the spider.
Roll perception check.
Yeah, I was like, I go to Zell. I mean, well, I kind of said out loud. I mean, seems like it works for me. To be honest with you, I don't discriminate against
13.
tieflings. The bizarre,
I
we see a lot of them.
I like the whole fact that we have a bunch of different people.
Diversity.
So, yes, diversity. So, I would like for you to join our team. So will you be satisfied with 7 copper a day?
I will certainly not.
Well,
Rilo, I
you
think
get
he knows a little bit more than that. What exactly are you looking for, sir?
Well, for a barman like me, I would say 10 silver a day would do it.
10
and
silver.
you
So
get
a
the
gold a day.
but you get to keep your
Gold a day.
No, is
tips.
that what you're asking for? Oh no,
I
it's not.
don't.
It's not.
I don't really need tips. I just want to make a good drink, you know.
Well, if you make a good drink,
And this
you get
place
a good
suits me. I
tip.
like it.
Well, see, you like it. So how about we drop down to 5 silver?
Deal. 5 silver
Hold
it
on. Do
is.
I know that's how much bartenders make? Because they also get tips. They get paid less than that.
Roll a history check.
27.
I mean, bartenders definitely don't make. Not many bartenders make that kind of money. But
I mean, I am down for.
it's a deal. He already said it. I'm just saying.
Right, low.
5 silver a day.
No, I said 5 silver a week.
Yeah, still deal.
All right, we could do that. 5 silver a week it is.
5 silver a week. Okay, do
Yeah,
we have
that'd
a
be.
rough number of how much we're spending a week?
So we have hold on. 6 times 3. That's 18. And then we have uh you said 15 for the bartender. I mean not bartender, the bouncer. So this is copper I'm doing right
Those are
now.
all coppers, yeah. 1 silver, by the way, is 10 copper. So you just told
Yeah,
him.
he's okay. He's getting 10 copper a day,
Yeah.
roughly. That's not bad. That's fine.
Then 10 copper a day. So right there is 43.
That's what I
So
said.
I got
5 silver a day was way
I
too
got
much.
the I got the waitress, I got the bouncer, I got him. Now 8 copper for the hookah guy, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 51 copper.
So how much is this guy gonna make?
It's 10 copper a day.
10 copper. Okay, I got all of it.
You gonna add it all up?
Yeah, I already got it. As far as what you cut it, we still need the chefs too, so I'll add it up after we get some chefs.
How much are we at?
We are at. Give me a second.
And we got to be careful. Thomas has to leave out in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he does.
I'm keeping an eye on it. All right. Yeah. And so as you're sort of talking to him, a very tall, well, actually, he's not that tall. He's normal sized, like very like muscular young dude, walks into the front of the bar, and he's like, "I'm Para. Uh, Dad said looking for a chef
Yeah, how you doing, man? It's nice to meet you. He told us a
to
lot about
meet
you.
you."
He said that you are really great at what you do in the kitchen, and
Wow.
we definitely need someone.
He yeah. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'd cook for you now if you like.
That would be great. Actually, make a nice steak with baked potato and some greens for everyone here.
All right,
Say welcome.
what you working with? What's in the kitchen?
Well, we could easily go to your father's. We could pay him for all the meat.
Oh no, I brought some meat. He said it's like a welcome present.
And I
Okay,
give him some
well,
green
Uh,
beans and I hand him some potatoes.
fix us. How about you just?
Potatoes, beans, steak, easy. I got you.
Greens, beans, tomatoes.
Right. And then whatever dessert you feel is your best.
Desserts. I only know a few, but I'll make you some.
Like
I have another question when you start doing this. Do you know anybody that will be of your expertise or know a little bit more about sweets or could be a cook here as well to help alleviate some of the stress of you being a cook all the time or helping?
I know a few people. Yeah, I'm I'm doing some training outside of. I'm doing some training still. There's some students there, I can ask around.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's see about
Very
your
well.
cooking.
Dad said I should ask for what was it? Five copper per day.
Okay, 5 copper.
I
See, not that
I
hard.
might not be any good, but I like to cook, so
We would hope that you'll be very great.
Well,
If not,
we'll see. We'll see what you got. We'll see what you got.
yeah, he cooks for you all a simple steak meal, which is pretty good, pretty damn good. Like there's a few things that they could improve on. He can improve on. You know, you've definitely eaten better, but like he's very good. Like he's gonna be really good. Um, but at the moment he's still quite young, so
Yep, moves fast. I mean, it's a bar.
yeah, he's doing bar. He's good at bar
That's right.
food.
Yeah.
So he at least you have a basic cook ready to go. So yeah, as the sort of the day rolls on, the uh, the print press turns up. The group of you help everybody. Um, you know, they help put the printing press into the stables. You set to work for the rest of the evening, putting on like set of doors on the stables, making sure that it's secured. And actually the group are very eager to help out. They've all feel like, you know, they're all kind of like excited about
Being a part
what's
in something.
gonna, yeah, like getting to be a part of it all. You set to Zell and Farah. Gotta read that. Zell and Farah, you put together like a basic menu. It's like simple, not too complicated for the first week, just good food. Um, um, Gennaro, he like selects specific alcohols from the table, and gives Balmoral a list of other alcohols and ingredients that he wants, and assures you all that he can manage the first week whilst you know, you look for some other basic bar staff for that help. Yeah, and you finish off the day. Everybody is exhausted. Gennaro, God, I gotta write his name down properly. Gennaro. Like whips up like some light, like warm ales for everybody at the end of the day. And everybody leaves, and as everybody's finally the last people leave the bar, you're like, geez, that was a day. Um, and yeah, you sit down in your bar and you just think like, okay, this we can do this thing. Um, yeah, and as the evening fades out, is there anything you guys just want to do finally of the day, or are you good to just close out?
Works.
Cool. Scene
Works. We
fades.
have an end, and we're opening up next episode.
Ooh.
Next episode is the grand opening and ball, probably. Unless you do some dumb shit, which probably is gonna happen.
Me some dumb shit.
Of
I'm
Every,
missing some.
course.
every time you said something about like somebody leaving a purse or something, I'll roll. And if I got
Did you
less
ever
than a
check what
10,
was
then
in
I'll like,
yours?
okay, I'm gonna steal.
Did you ever check that was in it?
Huh?
Did you ever check what was in it?
It was
Yeah.
like 20 gold of stuff. He put it in his wallet,
I think I
in his
looked away.
stack.
It was 20 gold.
All right.
I'm missing some action though, man. We all hit level 5. I was excited, and then we haven't.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta
Yeah.
start. We got the opening, man. You know, you end up what,
No,
man?
I'm not complaining.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying, like, you know,
You're
man, I
raring
got.
to go.
I was thinking when those guys, when the knocking on the door, I'm like, oh my god, it's those guys. We're just gonna fight right in the morning, like, good morning, boom, you know.
But
Hang
those
up, bitches.
those people we not gonna actually try to fight.
No, they were gonna
They
be
were trying to exploit us.
intimidating you.
Well, good games, though.